I can't scroll wheel or spacebar. Can you close it, please?
That is a glitch that goes after about 5 minutes, but
Now,
Yeah,
why
me.
is Diddy playing Arma 2?
What else is there to turn on?
Arma 2 is a wonderful game.
No, it's not. It's bad.
What? Heresy.
I'm hungry.
Go eat.
Hi, hungry. I'm.
Fuck you, you're not my dad. My dad's gone to buy milk.
I'm not gonna make pun.
Cannot load texture text underscore 007 underscore 0 dot PAA. Stop loading textures, I can't.
Okay, right. Guldam, my wonderful friend, would you lead people to go and stand on the wall for us and get everybody over there for us? Please,
Go
along
wall.
Whisper as well.
Boonga
There you
boonga.
go,
Go
mate.
wall.
Thank you.
Bunga bunga, stand at wall because
Horn.
discipline.
Hello.
Bunga bunga, stand on the wall just because it's away from me.
Why do you wear those shitty
Right.
backpacks?
Why do you not wear those shitty backpacks?
It looks like you're going camping.
That's it.
Maybe I
That's the
am.
end of me gun.
Aren't you one to fucking go? Well, he's
I'm
dead.
all.
Feeling the rage.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yes, why do you judge people?
I refer you to the action log. Please, please find stuff to add.
Name all war crimes.
Like, how can I be judged for my war crimes?
In fact, Bush, if you don't find things to add, I will add things about you failing to find things to add.
No, I need to know all the war
Wait, does
crimes.
that mean I get to sack? You are
Yeah.
enticing me more and more not to find things to add. I like being sacked.
Imagine preaching what you preach, but not practicing what you preach.
Okay, let's go to this. All war
Yes,
crimes.
like your weapon, which is loaded.
Oh yeah, I reloaded me kit.
Unbelievable.
Aaron!
I'm a danger to society.
You are, mate. You're fucking lethal weapon.
I'm
Aaron,
gonna put that
mate!
in the action log now.
God damn it.
I will do.
Am I supposed to be able to be taking a rifleman kit from all the way back here?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a design intention.
Okay. So you want to know actually what war crimes are?
I know what war crimes are, but I want to
Yeah,
know
but you
what
can
they are.
separate them. There's crimes against peace, which is
Go on,
planning,
action log.
for
You know
preparation,
what I'm looking
initiation, or waging war of aggression,
Please.
and complete like conspiracies for terrorism. Then there's war crimes, actual war crimes, violation of laws or customs of
yeah.
war, atrocities or offenses against person
My
or
name begins with
property,
D and ends in M-E.
murder,
Depends
ill
on the-
treatment, or deportation to
Because
slave
we're
labor
action,
for any
bro.
other purposes of the civil population. Murder or ill treatment of prisoners of war or persons on the seas, killing hostages, torture or
Make sure I ready to
inhumane
check.
treatment, including biological experiments, plunder of public or private property, wanton destruction of cities, towns, or villages, devastation not justified by military necessity. Then there's crimes against humanity. This is spicy stuff. That just lists a bunch of acts: murder, extermination, enslavement, deportation, mass systematic rape and sexual enslavement in a time of war, other inhumane acts, persecution on political, racial or religious grounds, in execution of or in connection with any crime within the jurisdiction of the tribunal, whether or not in violation of the domestic law of the country where perpetrated.
So basically everything that Germany did.
What about that? I think they missed some actually.
Ghosty, what the fuck are you doing? Ghosty, Bob, are you okay?
I don't think you killed anyone at sea, like prisoners.
Ghosty. 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 Work, damn it!
Remember, remove magazine from gun before they tell you.
Do much with him in the unit.
I mean, first of all, we gotta get Ghosty to stop spinning like a fucking microwave.
It's
VBs.
his game's not loaded in yet, so it spins.
Ghosty, stop spinning.
Gorilla, Ghosty, I refer you to the COC. Please stop Thank you.
Ghosty is not doing that on purpose.
Ghosty is loading in.
Yeah, he's just spinning.
This is in the fucking action log.
And
Makes it
he's
very
dead.
difficult to gather propaganda when you go to spin about. I like propaganda.
You're not supposed to call it propaganda.
Yeah, that's what the fucking Aaron says, but hey ho.
What's that?
Well, guess he's dead.
Hmm. It is propaganda, so we are shit.
Oh shit.
What the fuck was
Stand.
that? And he's dead as
Stand at
well.
full. Ghosty, go
Yes, how
Arsenal.
can I help you?
Go to Arsenal.
Fuck you.
Damn,
Fuck
he's
hell.
spitting fire.
Yeah. Fucking teenager.
Run away. I realized I was unmuted all this time.
I only need to do one thing today.
I do not have
Lovely.
one voice on.
Did you, rumors
have
coming
a
soon.
perfectly
He's gonna
I'm
struggle to
speaking
get
a
it on time. He
childish
did let us
voice.
know though. Good, which is good. New Wrangle Reaper.
I would.
Simon is coming.
Not going to.
There is.
Sure,
I'm
easy,
gonna
easy
go
breaches,
grab
yeah.
food.
And sure no CSE breaches like Hastings is currently doing.
Who the fuck's on the floor? Get on the wall, soldier.
How hard can it
I'm
be
not a
just to
soldier, I'm
not
an
touch the
operator.
keyboard?
You're a trooper. A super
Oh,
trooper.
good point. Yes.
Maybe I'm just like
I'm a stormtrooper.
grandpa, but like
Yes.
it's
Maybe
easier
not.
to not touch the keyboard.
Maybe.
Is that you?
Wait,
Just
does
think-
Bush have his spike key activated?
Okay.
Bishop what activated?
Like the Zeus spam thing?
Don't spam Zeus, please.
Bush?
Hello.
Do you have your Y key thing disabled?
Yeah, it's disabled.
I
Okay.
have banana and
But
apple.
other Zeuses do not, so they might find it stressful. And
I
then
have
jump out of windows, and then that's on you, bro.
I have acquired a banana and an apple.
I can hear Ghosty from a fucking mile away.
It's your PTXD.
Hello, Simon.
Hello?
Overall,
Yes, grab a rifleman kit and then stand at the wall,
Yes.
please.
yeah, quickly talk to you. Come with me, Grandad.
Run fast.
Further left, further left,
Ooh.
further left, further right. Aaron,
Where is he? There he is.
Oh god,
Fucking
Simon.
excellent. Simon, make sure you unload your mag and put your gun in safety, or else I will G1 you.
I was gonna say my
Do.
gun wasn't so good. Actually, no, I can't put it on.
What about this gun?
Hmm.
Everyone else has managed to get
That-
on, Chief.
Don't point that gun at me.
Oh, you don't have to unload then.
I'm pointing it next to you.
Yeah, you can unload it into phone.
Do not. I'm eating my dinner. Fuck you.
Well, I'm eating my dinner as well. Doesn't change the fact that you killed us all.
No, I did.
No one started at half six.
I mean, to be fair, the suicide bomber did.
Unless he's late. in which
It's
case
your
he's
fault.
late,
You're not
so-
doing rear security and you're bunched up like a bunch of noobs.
Well, I
Hang on.
mean, you know,
Shut
you
up.
guys, I wasn't there, so therefore I didn't get blown up. Yeah, then everyone else blows up.
Sean
Ghosty,
Kennedy
why are you
working
telling me
in
to
the
shut
If
up
only
because
we
of
had
that?
Simon.
You were in the same section.
No, I was in your section, you dumbass.
Yeah. So I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about that one.
Oh, the one that can't fucking throw a grenade for his life. Yeah, that
Yes.
one.
What's a grenade?
Down when I do.
Look at all those recruits.
My heart. Oh, fuck off. You're a recruit.
What?
You're not making any sense, mate.
I know. So I'm gonna grab Balaclava.
When has Ghosty ever made sense?
Never.
Demi,
alright.
You've
Ladies
got a
and
point.
gentlemen, and ladies. Was that Ghosty?
He's being ghosty.
Grabbing a ball of lava.
So, right, we are awaiting a couple of other peoples. We'll give it another 5-ish minutes and call it at about 22 and we'll kick off. And anybody else that's a little later, we can help out later on or
Okie dokie.
whatever.
Oh, can I go play dress up?
realised I didn't have 7 bags.
No, not for the moment. Just please chill on the wall. That would be fabulous.
I'm missing a tourniquet.
Missing how have you lost a tourniquet?
What the fuck?
I'm not missing a tourniquet. I was just trying to get away.
Hmm.
Cool. Yeah, that one did confuse me.
Oh, officer, I dropped my gun. I have to get a new one. Yes.
What do I need?
You lose that.
I don't
That
think
would
we
be
have
a
any.
court-martial, friend.
Wait,
How do you get court-martialed for dropping your gun?
what's the actual price for one of these, Aaron?
If you lose your gun, I will personally discharge you
Probably
for
not
being
that much,
incompetent.
about grand, maybe.
Oh,
Isn't the Elite
bad.
5A2?
and the equipment. That's
So again,
Isn't the Elite 5 more?
it's a cheap piece of shit.
That thing costs a fiver, mate. You can get it at the local Tesco.
Yeah, you can get it at a fucking Audi, mate.
You know, you
Sweet.
can buy like a tin AK for like 20 quid.
I'll tell you
In
what.
certain places, yeah.
We'll do the exact science of measuring time by running to grab a bottle of water, and then when we return, we'll kick off. A couple of people having a couple of mod issues, so voila, give them the benefit of the doubt for today. But
Now,
please
why
stay
is
on the
Steel
wall.
not here and instead playing Call of Duty, the fucking cunt that he is?
who is?
I agree with you for once, Demi. But hey, anyways, please stay on the wall while friends are gathering propaganda.
I can call him on Discord.
Apparently, Aldi sells a pretty nice whiskey, but that's what my American friend told me.
Who is playing Call of Duty? I can
Oh,
call.
wait, what?
I'm gonna call Steel.
Lend me your mag, please.
Huh? My mag is out.
No, it is not.
It is. My
No.
inventory says it's out.
Hello, bro.
Wait,
My eyes say it is still in.
I'll just put a new one in. And
Jesus.
then
That's the
out.
same one.
he's trying to pull a fast one. Yeah.
Steel didn't respond.
Because he's playing Call of Duty War
Yeah, I
at
tried-
War.
Fuck's sake. Why is he playing that?
Because
Yeah,
I think
don't. How are you getting this info, Demi?
I literally see his profile on my other screen.
Well, he ain't online, Chief. I don't think, is he?
Steel's
He is
online.
online.
He's playing Call of Duty. And I tried to call him and he didn't respond.
my
Anyway, I'm
AK
gonna now
I'll
suck
show
up
them a
my
message.
banana that is like bigger than my dick, which is not a very high margin.
What?
my fucking
Yeah,
AK is
just for that
broken.
info, Demi. Really needed it.
My AK is broken, so every time I close Arma 3, I've got to make sure to delete Acre
What?
before it fucks with me.
That sounds like more of a
Fantastic.
you problem than an Acre
Yes.
problem.
Tell you what,
No.
it is not a me problem. That's good.
Me and
Right.
Vaughn tried troubleshooting it. I went, actually, I'm just going to delete it. Proceeds. But, you know, Acre's been special and doesn't have an uninstall button, so you got to manually go in there and uninstall every fucking thing. Because Acre's dumb and we should go back to Task Force Radio.
Never.
Meanwhile, here I have 60 mods.
Super 61, right? Or am I
Yeah,
just
I have
wrong?
no clue what's going on, but I'm just going with it.
Go with the
Yes.
flow, man.
Held together through duct tape and willpower, but hey ho, it's holding
My
together.
man doesn't even know where he is at.
Cool. Right. Anyway, that is time. Perfectly on time, as always. Me never late.
Yeah.
So, let's get on to it. So, welcome to day 2 and day 3 rolled into one.
Meatballs and pasta.
Please
God,
whisper.
my
Thanks,
mic's
brother.
on.
Right. So, I'm going to whiz through everything, not too fast, so people can't even understand what I'm saying, as I sometimes like to. But we will whiz through day 2 and day 3 to try and get everything done for a little exercise tomorrow, which should only take about half hour, an hour, which is pretty much a test of everybody's skills and get you all in and actually applying all the skills together. But hey ho, let's get on with it. So day 2 topics are simple. Look, fucking simple. It's land nav, a land nav practical.
Hello there.
After the land nav and land nav practical, we go to basic first aid, including some of the CAT systems, teaching you how to use them. Welcome. You spawned in the middle of a bunch of.
Could you not shove
I
your
wouldn't
ass
call
up
us
my
men,
dick?
but yeah.
Hey,
Sorry
about
about
that.
No worries, mate. If you run it, grab your kit and then hop on back. Will be good. But yeah, after the basic first aid and basic first aid practical, we'll get on to basic team level fibula, which is fighting in built-up areas. So breaching a door, approaching a compound, and then we'll get onto a quick practical with that. So ideally, I have a time schedule for each allotted thing. Hopefully, we whiz through it quicker than I've expected. They are pretty generous, so we should be fine. But we'll kick off straight away with the Landnev, because Landnev is cool.
Maybe still
Okay.
sounds like a disease.
So, first off, anyone got any experience and is confident, like, finding their position on a map?
Me.
Me.
Cool.
I kind of know where I'm at.
Oh,
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, let's check the G7 records.
The absolute chat that he is.
Oh, you only need to do day 1, Simon, don't you?
Yes, but I asked him to come today because it's fun.
Alright, anyway. So, when we're doing Landnev, there's a couple of things we try and do. So, basically for the practical, to prep you for it, I'll quickly talk you through what will happen. We will spawn you somewhere, you will find your position, and then using that position, you'll find your way to another designated position, and we'll all meet up, have a high five and a circle jerk. But before that, we'll teach you how to find your position. Unfortunately, my map doesn't like to work very well at the minute because it's glitchy, but strange, I'll have to restart my Arma soon. Okay, but anyway, let's get on with it. So, first thing you want to do if you're trying to find your position on your map and you've not got your GPS on you is find a bit of high ground. So, up on a hill, it's a nice big rock jutting out the hill like that. You might want to hop on it so you get a better view of everything around you and you can kind of see clearly. Happy? Next up, you want to try and identify some landmarks around you. So, crazy rock formations, abnormally large hills or terrain formations, things like churches, like this, an airstrip. If you can see the airstrip, you're fucking in for luck. And one other thing that really helps you distinguish your position, coastline. If you can find the coastline, you are pretty much sorted, and then you just got to work out the in-betweens. But yeah, so you get up on some high ground, and then you're looking to pick out any of your landmarks, churches, water towers, towns, hills, valleys, buildings, whatever. Okay, and then what you do is you figure all of that out. So I might know, okay, so there's an air base, and 150 meters to its east, there's the sea line, or the coastline, sorry. And you can follow the coastline until you find an air base to it. Wow, there's the air base. Now you know roughly where you are, and now you can look to think that I'm in a plot of open ground with a building shaped like this, and there's some grass. So find some grass, find a plot of open ground, and there's your building. But you can narrow in like that, okay? So, if we have something a little more vague, we can use map tools and our brains pretty much to work it out. Map tool and compass. Fawn, can I chuck this to you? Because my map is not working at all. So,
Yes. What do you mean to explain
So-
about map tools?
sort of finding it and then drawing the lines to actually know where you are.
Right. So if you go to your map, you go to the ACE self-interaction menu. I don't have map tools, it seems. Oh, I do. Never mind. So if you then go to self-actions, you should have a thing that says map tools. You can do show normal map tool or show small map tool. And this will spawn a little map tool in the bottom left of your map. This is incredibly useful for, locating where you are because it's essentially a ruler, and you can use it to read grid refs and too, that stuff as well. But in LandNav, we use it by staring at a landmark, then aligning it with the compass, which you can also do in the self actions, and then drawing a line from that landmark to just drawing that line. Because if you've done it correctly, and that is indeed the landmark you're staring at, you will have drawn a line that's intersecting with yourself. And as you can imagine, if you draw multiple lines like that, like like so, then because how basic geometry works, at the point where the lines cross, that will be your location, which is how you will be doing LandNav. So, for example, if I can find any examples here, it's not a great area for examples, but say we had like a big ass mountain peak to one side, you would look at the mountain peak, you try to identify where it is on the map, preferably by using some other sort of landmark, so like a town next to it, or a church or a water tower, to make sure that you're staring at the correct mountain. Then you would line yourself up with that. You would open your map tools, find it on the map, align the map tools with your compass, draw a big ass line along the straight edge of the map tools. Then repeat that preferably 2 or 3 more times with separate landmarks. Make sure you don't actually move while you're doing it, because then you'd fuck up your position on the map and it won't be accurate. So just stand still, look around, look for other landmarks, keep drawing lines, and eventually you will like make an intersection with those lines, and that's where your location is. Does that make sense?
Yup.
Yes.
I'm gonna get
Excellent.
lost.
Blah blah blah. So if you guys have all seen the 2 lines I've intersected on the map, that's essentially what you'll be doing. I can give a short example actually while Bush isn't here. So let's say we are at
I'm here.
oh, hello Bush. You want to take over?
Yeah, so basically I want to show you a demo of it. So to demo it, I'm going to whisk you all away, and because I'm magic and have that magic finger ability, I'm going to...
Hey, can you guys hear me right now?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Cool. Do you want to grab your kit, mate, and then we'll TP over?
Yeah, please.
Wonderfully. We are actually well ahead of schedule already. Jinxed it now, and I touch wood. Right. So, main focus of actually showing you and demoing it is just to give you a bit of an experience of what it should look like. Not an exact science. Sometimes it will be a little bit fucky, because sometimes you won't identify the correct thing. But the idea is to be able to find yourself, know what position you're in, accurate enough to be able to then move to a different position that's already been given to you based on that info. Good. Cool. Right. Everybody close your eyes. I'm going to cheat and...
Oh.
My immersion.
3, 2, 1.
Hello, Mr. Man.
Voila.
Ah,
Alright.
my immersion.
Ah!
My
Welcome.
Hey,
Stop
you.
fucking screeching,
You're
you
finally
cunts.
awake.
Jesus
Right.
Christ.
So, we are now at position X. We don't know where position X is. Myself and the beautiful training instructor, Fawn and Peruna, will currently demo quickly how to find your position X.
I do not have a deep voice. What are you on about?
Oh. You can all stick yourselves on whisper again for us, just so while we talk through it, we can whiz through really quickly. So, first of all, we're already on pretty high ground, so we can have a gander and take a look for some of the landmarks. However, it might give us an edge if we move up the hill a bit. So what I'm going to do first is just up and jump. Oh, that's not very good.
This is where the cool boys hang out.
It appears that these rocks are in fact not very solid.
Okay, right, come on out, boys. It appears the rocks are a bit wonky today. Let's go up this side.
These rocks work actually.
These aren't magical rocks.
We're now on rocks. Right, we've got a beautiful view of what's happening around us. Okay, so what we'll do first of all is pick out some key points. So I've spawned us near loads because it's flush, it's easy, and it'll make my job a little bit quicker. So, you see that big fucking little offshoot, the little bar there connected to a small bit of island? Wonderful. That's going to be my land point 1. Okay, that's right up to our north, roughly bearing 110. So I'm going to double tap K, bring my compass out on the screen and point it at that. What I'll do then is I'll find it on the map and go, ah, wonderful. I found it on the map. Yes, this is this. Okay, so zoom in and I'm going to pick a precise location, roughly these rocks here that I've got my compass needle hovering over. Okay, now what you do is self-interact. That's Control Windows key if you don't remember the keybinds. Go normal map tool. And it will appear in the bottom left of your map. Just grab that. Bring it up towards you. Again, Control Windows key and click Align Map Tool to Compass. Okay, and you'll see the map tool change its position a bit.
Yeah, my map isn't working. That's weird.
Oh, Christ. You not got a map or something?
Saying cannot connect to the positioning system.
That's strange. Huh. Alright, not actually heard that one before.
Yeah, just Arma being Arma, I assume.
Try again?
Let's see. Yeah, that worked.
Cool. Sweet. Alright, so basic idea. Now we know where that thing is. Now it's fucking lined up on our map tool. What we'll do is position the right-hand side of the map tool with the ruler on that position. Hold control and left click and drag our mouse along the side of it, creating quite a long black line, yeah? And we can trace that black line to the rocks. So that's where I think we are. Now I can do a cheaty way because I've got a rangefinder and I can find the exact range and trace myself along that line. But for you guys that don't, take a look to our left. There's a disused military compound and it's got what looks to be a big broken down dome. That should show on the map quite nicely, shouldn't it? So double tap K again, putting the little needle of the compass directly on it. Going back into my map, self-interacting and aligning the map tool again. I'm going to position it where I think that dome is. There it is, I think that seems like it's two small domes over there. Put it there, why not? Okay, and I'm going to drag my mouse along it. It'll draw a thick line like that, and the line's intersected here. Fabulous. Okay, so we know we're somewhere around here. Ta-da, you see? Do again, like Cook's done a wonderful line off to the right. Is that Cook's line? Yep, Cook's done a wonderful line off to the right, the radio station. They are, and that intersects, and we got 3 points there, and our 3 lines intersect here. So we are going to take a guess. Say we are right there. Okay, are you happy with how that process works and how we all did that technically as well as theoretically?
Yes.
Yep.
I can't get the compass off my screen.
Double tap.
Double
K.
tap.
Okay.
Doesn't like me. Oh, there we go.
All right. So because you are numerous and outnumber me, fucking what, like 7-1?
Mutiny?
Yeah.
Shoot
Don't-
Pruner in the back.
Don't tempt me.
Yes.
Let me hide my map tool really quickly. So basically, if you click M, LZ Alpha, that's going to be the navigation point that I want you all to get to. We'll have a little setup there with a couple of landies and the training instructors. So what I'm going to do is dot you boys around in random locations, anywhere within
And-
about a click.
And where are we going? LZ Alpha?
Yep, LZ Alpha there.
Okay, so yeah.
And you pretty much the idea is you navigate towards that position. Everybody happy with that? Anyone got any reservations? I'll quickly run over you. I'll TP everyone else. You need extra help?
Deep voice.
Wait.
Yeah, I'll chat to you in a minute. I'll start TPing people.
Yeah.
But as long as you're happy, we'll get it going. 2 seconds. Right. Alright, any volunteers for first?
Me,
Yeah, I'll go first.
Right,
Me.
TP everybody at once. Alright. But
Beast.
you're all in the same spot now, kid. Right.
Yes.
Right. So, please don't start shooting and stuff like that. But
She hurts my feelings.
what we'll do is start dropping you in. You'll find yourself random
Handgun
spots.
shots to triangulate our position, boys.
Yeah.
You
Group
put me
up
like
that way.
5 meters away.
Oh yeah, I'll stick you next to someone. No worries.
Thank you.
Imagine putting someone on LZ Alpha.
That would be
mean.
the ultimate reverse psychology. Alright, you're all gonna start disappearing. Good luck, gentlemen.
Yes,
If
we
you
will.
do find your friends and you see other
Kill them.
people like us navigating, try not to run over to them. Keep navigating on your own. Don't copy them as well. Don't take notes.
Be
Mr.
going
Bush,
to
I feel so
Epstein's
good.
Island.
Right, good
Oh,
luck,
no.
people.
Watch me walk
Starting
the
to get
opposite
moved.
direction.
I'm coming for you, Epstein.
Someone just gets put in the sea. Like,
Oh no, we're
I
getting
will walk
snapped.
the opposite direction.
We're getting dusted.
oh no.
I don't feel so good.
Mr. Stark.
Nice.
I
Never
can't
take
walk.
me alive.
Nice. Guys, I want to go.
Damn, that guy is so out of shape. Fucking hell, got like another click to go.
Hello, a trio.
Hi.
Welcome. Do you know roughly where you are?
Yeah, I'm on route, I'm just out of stam.
Cool. No worries. No, but on the MS, could you point to where you are?
Oh,
This'll
yeah.
allow me to give you a quad so you can do it
Sure.
quicker.
I am. I'll type my name. More or less. There.
Beautiful. Good job. Yep. Cool. Sweet. Just had to double check so I could give you a quad bike to make it a bit quicker for you.
Yeah, the guy was quite far out. So
Yeah.
started
Yeah,
sprinting. I was
quite
like,
far
oh.
for you.
I was still on the road. But yeah, that'd help.
Quad bike. Right. Enjoy. I'll even take the man off of it.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much.
Congrats.
I'll see you at the valley point.
Enjoy. Enjoy.
Try not to crash. um. Like, what's the size basically? Yeah. Okay, I'm like to go north of that bend. So let's do it. Oh, right there. Jesus. God.
Hello, my man.
Hey guys, had quite a run.
Reading signs don't work.
Well, you have to
Why
blame.
not? They're actually.
It point me in the wrong direction. I was so
Who's missing?
Went
I
over
could
to
have
ask
read a
Beast how he
sign.
was doing, and he had his view distance on 500.
You what?
He had his view distance on 500. So
Oh.
Oh, damn. I can't see shit, Sarge.
Fawn and Bush, can you go help out Hastings and Beast? They're having a fucking bad time of it.
Already
Yeah.
gone to Beast. He had his view distance on like 500 meters or so.
Oh, okay. Whatever then.
Right,
I'm quite happy I saw the nipple when I did.
The what?
The nipple. There was an island that I used to find out where I am, and I called it the nipple
Why?
because it looks like a nipple.
Which one?
I did like one line and I found out where I was. I was like,
I mean, I knew where
I just looked
was.
around.
yeah, I
I
just
just had
looked around,
to
was like, actually, I'm
go for a
here,
giant
I know
walk.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
the
like-
thing
Perhaps
is,
you have learned basic nav in that case.
Yeah,
the
well
thing
done.
is, I figured out that I'm northeast of Guaz, so I'm like, well, I'm just gonna head to Guaz and then just cross-reference the fucking road. But then I was like, but then Aaron's gonna kick me in the ass, so I'm gonna draw a second line just so he thinks I did well. So I used the nipple.
No, as long as you get here, it's a pass, Chief.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
I had to draw
assuming you
two
don't just
lines because
wander
I
every
really
fucking
wasn't sure
square
when I did
meter
it.
of the map.
Hey,
I draw 4 because
I misread what you
I got-
said. I thought you said RV Alpha.
Darn.
Fell
Oh
down a
yeah.
hill.
So I think I spawned last time I did when I did this. I spawned where Ghosty
Or
was,
Simon,
I believe.
Oh yeah, where
Yeah,
I was
fucking-
quite easily.
this is no longer legal.
But like
Oh.
I was like I could
You
read
no
that
longer have
sign on the
scoliosis.
road there, but nah, that's
Oh yeah,
cheating.
I I read it and I was like, actually, that's not helpful. Because it was like, it pointed me in the wrong direction. It said that I was close
Give it up.
to Le Passage. I was like,
Beast
no,
is
I
Oscar
can't see
Mike.
anything.
Would you say it was all Greek to you, Ghosty?
I had
Shit jokes for
You
the one.
consider that we are in the Mediterranean.
To be
Uh,
fair.
It's like,
That was the
what
joke.
spot did you put the first one?
Well, that's French, and Le Passage, I actually know where
No,
that
the Altus is Greek. Oh, this is Malden. This is actually
Oh
France.
yeah, I know
so
where I was now.
I believe French-ish. If it was Altus, then it would have been funny. But if it was Altus, you also wouldn't have been able to read the signs unless you know the Greek alphabet.
But yeah, like I knew there was some sort of utility plant behind me, but I guess it was just the.
I think
the
I
fucking
spawned around here.
petrol station. Yeah, I was just
I
where my
spawned so
marker
far
was,
away.
around that
like-
When I spawned here-ish,
yeah, I was like,
which was
How did
like
our eyes
it's a
spawn?
lot of flat ground, but I managed to figure it out because of the mountain and the town.
yeah, I was right there.
I spawned right goddamn here and had a coffee.
Damn.
What's-
Oh,
Lazy
not
cunt.
bad.
Shad maneuver.
I find it hard to move here because I was like, am I moving in the right direction? Am I doing this? Am I doing that?
Why am I hearing a heart rate monitor?
We'll give them another 4-ish minutes see if they can find their bearings, and if not, we'll put them back through it later.
Oh,
I got concerned when I showed up at RV and there's nobody there.
Yeah.
I was having a great
got
walk
himself
through
in the
the
foot by having his view distance 500
no.
in the
Oh.
beginning. But
Yeah.
But I tell you what Aaron did though, he come over to me when I was doing it. He went, right, cool, you heading this way? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, are you sure you know where you're going?
And then you double checked your nav and you're going the right
Existential
way.
panic.
You were concerned. Yeah.
I was like, I thought I was sure.
Thanks, but reconsider.
Yeah.
When I did this, we got handed a map, and I thought the 9s were 4s. So when he asked
Oh,
me what
God.
grid reference we're at, I was like, "Oh, we're at 4, 4, 4, 5." Just really confused.
Yeah, it's only fucking what? That'd be like 7k in the other direction, you know? No big.
I remember
Right.
Aaron dropped me an ATV, and he was like, "Oh, good job, you figured out where you were." And I was like, "Wait, really?"
You marked it correct on the map.
I mean,
it'd be
yeah.
pretty impressed if you managed to beans it from then on.
It was nice. It was very nice.
I mean, my
I jumped off
bike
With the
wasn't
calm
very nice.
before
There
the
was a bunch of
storm.
rocks in the way.
Well, I just found I was like, there's a big town, and there's a bigger town behind it. I was like, okay, that's either Larchy or I would say Le Passage, but it's not actual big town behind
It's pronounced Larish, you fucking
Yippee.
uncultured.
I thought it was on that hill behind you guys, and then I turned around and saw a petrol station. I was like, "Oh, I know where I am."
H. My man Ghosty really said H.
I made
H.
my mark on the map.
It's pronounced Lark.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
By the way,
spot that as well.
what's the policy on that?
What?
On riding on the map?
No,
No,
don't.
Don't. Okay. Rip.
But I mean, it's not on the map. It's on the whites, and it's true state.
Well, don't. That is the policy. Do not, bro.
Okay,
No.
right. I might have scuffed it with Beast a bit. He didn't have a compass.
Oh.
That would
Oh my
That's so
God.
real now. Right
I was
there.
wondering, like, what is
that'll
that
be an
man
issue.
doing?
Yeah.
Does,
Man.
I'm
Beast
surprised.
didn't have his
Didn't he
per-
still manage
I
to like
could.
mark himself
shit,
on the
that's
map
nice.
though?
Bearing
Wait, you can
216
use, I don't know if you can use map tools in this, but you can normally.
056. Actually,
I
no,
thi-
yeah, you should be able to get. Yeah.
I think Beast still
You have
managed to
to,
mark
like,
himself on the
triangulate
map
with
even
the
without a
sun, you know?
compass, which
Is he
is
going the right way?
fucking
Yeah.
amazing. In that
No,
case.
he's not.
I don't
Oh.
see him.
No, because your map tools count as a compass, so you
He
can
was on the
use
rock,
them.
but he went the other
Just-
way.
It's extremely
Climbing
difficult.
the hill.
Oh, because you have to fucking align it all the time.
I think Hastings is trying to get to high ground just to see. Beast
Yeah.
is
He'll just see. He'll just
heading
see
in
like
interesting
five
direction.
guys.
Oh no,
with-
he's
The whole
realised.
sea, they're like, oh!
Yeah, he's gonna see like 5 guys peeking at him with binoculars, just waving at him.
Yeah, I got
It's
one
a
from the
bit of a
forest on
giveaway.
Robert, so I couldn't see anything. as
I'll
well.
tell you what, I got spawned in a forest, or
Yeah,
on the
same.
top of a hill near a forest, and I shit myself because I thought I'd be fucking lost forever. I'm so shit in forest.
What
I'll
you
play
want
the
to do
forest,
is
I
night
backed
nav
over.
with
Oh, I see him.
no torches, A red light, bare minimum.
He's up there.
Where?
Right there, right.
Oh, there.
Climb
Oh.
up the
Oh, I see. Yeah, look at the.
Surely he'll see us.
It's like,
I'd
it's
like
like,
to
oh,
think.
let's
Surely he
take a
can
look
see
around,
six
see what you
people
see.
with binoculars
Binocular
staring at
rapid fire.
I think that's Bush
him.
standing
Bush is
next to
looking
him
the
as
right
well.
way now.
That is Bush.
Where's
Bush isn't
Bush?
even looking the
He's
right
next
way.
to him.
Do you feel like a round?
Wait,
They're probably looking at the town.
Nah, aim directly for his head. It's more fun that way. Gives him a time limit.
You know what the problem with Beast was?
Hmm?
He
Didn't
didn't
have a
use
compass.
uniform properly. He didn't use
Yeah,
uniform.
he went to the Arsenal instead of going to the guy.
What do you mean?
Oh, did you scuff
He,
it with the
he
Arsenal?
went straight. Yeah, he went straight to the Arsenal and loaded.
didn't
but that
get,
means
like,
he's gonna
guy,
miss a
yeah.
shit ton of gear
Oh,
because of the
fair
script. So
Hang on,
probably
Cook,
point
why
that
are your
out.
legs fucked?
I
That's a good
thought I
question.
could make that
How
jump,
hard?
and I noticed
Did
the
he fall
rock
off a rock? Oh,
bent
okay.
inwards, and I just fell about 10.
On the type I didn't crash on that quad bike.
Christ on my bike, mate.
I think 10's a bit high. I think it's a bit lower than 10.
Oh.
I wonder
Okay,
when he's gonna find us.
Jesus Christ,
Bush
I'm
must
like
be
watching
resisting the
fucking
urge to
wildlife.
look slightly to the right so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
They're probably having a
like
good
watching
conversation about it.
wildlife.
Hard watch.
I wouldn't
This
tell
is
him
just
radio
a
or anything
nature
though.
documentary.
Let him.
Here we
Figure
see
it
the
out.
natural.
Bruno, I figured
Right.
out what's wrong with the map tools.
This prime specimen seems
they're
to have
stuck at
lost
the
his
bot-
way.
Bottom left, so I couldn't see them. That's
Oh,
why.
you have to,
I
like,
told
drag
you
him
they
around.
spawned there, bro.
Once again, had
I didn't hear
500,
it.
had 500 meters on his view distance.
Ah.
Wait, Hastings as well.
Why?
Nightmare.
It says look at
Mine's
us.
at like 4K.
Mine's a
Mine
max.
is at
but-
5500.
Yeah, I'm on 4K as well. 6K and him.
Sure,
Now
mine's
we're
on
on
default.
flexing them goddamn graphics
Max.
cards.
Max view distance, boys.
Could we just throw a flare and see if he sees?
All I'm doing
It's
is extending the
daytime.
ace view distance so
what
I can
is that?
actually see this everything.
Yeah,
If we
put it
shoot
there.
at him next to him,
Yeah, I feel bad ending it now because two of them spent 20 minutes with
They're
fucking
almost-
500 meters.
with
on their view
500
distance.
Almost there, you know?
You'll figure it out, man. Come on.
Just look just right.
How
Right.
terrible is his PC? Just out of interest.
Probably not that bad. It's the first time you ever play with CH view distance. It puts you
Oh, does
right
it
down.
default to 500?
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
yeah, it's
the
really,
CH
really
view
bad.
distance, what is that?
That's
I
AIDS.
played like the
Probably.
first 6 up with you guys on 300 view distance.
Wait, what's CH view distance?
Oh, could
You
you
were
read?
like, you guys were like contact that way. I'm just like, I only see fog.
So,
Also, Ghosty, the road signs do work.
Yes,
what is
but
CH
someone-
view distance?
Someone
Like,
point down a road, I'll go, okay, it's that way, but then it follows the road. It's not.
Some people like
Yeah,
Ghosty
because
cannot
road
actually
signs
like
show up,
navigate
like, a
using road signs.
kilometer ahead.
okay.
Yeah, and I was like, it's pointing towards the wrong town, but I realized it's following that road.
what do you mean ace view
I was
distance?
like, wait, I'm like all the way over there. I was like, ah, shit. But no, I found my way without a map tool. I feel very
I
happy.
don't know what CH view
Two of
distance
these
is.
guys didn't have fucking view distance, and one of them didn't have a compass. This is truly the greatest.
To be
That's
fair,
professional,
if you don't have a
man.
compass,
That's
it would be
professional,
pretty
man.
difficult.
Great fucking training, Aaron.
This isn't training, this is an assessment. If they fail, they fail.
We told them they need a compass.
So,
They
I was
failed
tempted
to
to run
prepare
through
and they
Arsenal's-
have prepared to fail.
I was tempted to run through Arsenal and grab a
is he looking around?
thingy. What's it called?
Yeah.
Dagger.
Can't. They didn't.
Was that-
One of them didn't get the kit.
My
You want
man's
to grab the
still
micro
standing
dagger?
there.
Oh yeah, I
Fucking
could have
man.
just fucking cheated. I have a micro deck.
Micro
Yeah.
is cheating.
Cheating. Wow.
Micro
Yeah,
daggers are for
fuck.
cowards.
Real.
Bad
might
game
get
is
one
just
there
People
with
GPS.
that can't see their hunger and thirst meters and then fucking
Real
collapse
men
and die.
fucking lose themselves in the forest and die of hunger.
Of hunger, not first hunger.
That's
They
extra.
run out of spaghetti
Aaron,
and meatballs.
survival up when?
Not the
But
My
meatballs.
man is still standing there.
We're gonna blow up a helicopter.
Is he?
yeah.
Oh,
Hope he
he almost
survived.
looked at us.
All right, Aaron, just dropping some food and water for him. He's gonna be there a while.
He's staying for the long haul. He's ready
that
to
man
This is
doing?
camp.
what we call an FOB.
Yeah, guys, we'll
There's no
set up some chairs, have like a little sit around, you know.
I want popcorn.
You won't have it.
Look, there comes
Is that Beast?
there
Oh,
comes
look,
Beast.
he's coming over the hill.
Hey,
Going
That's
over
always a
like
fun
an
time, yeah.
X-Men.
I
Is he
will
on a
say,
quad
Fucking
bike?
zooming.
I'm
Yeah.
impressed by his ability to
Why is
mark
he on a
himself
quad
on the
bike?
map without.
oh god,
Oh,
oh god, oh my good rocks.
Losing control.
This guy, man. What?
Never put
He's
him
too
on the
speedy.
wheel,
Oh, shit.
please.
He's gonna go past
Driving
us.
100.
He's gonna go past
No.
us.
Hairpin left.
He's just
He's
gonna
gonna
go
hear
past
an
us.
explosion with
Look
this.
at him
Down the
zooming.
road.
He's
A little known
he's
requirement
just
of
gone
this
past
assessment
us.
is to
Like,
make it in alive.
yeah, he's just going past us.
Is he gonna do the same thing that I did and like fucking drive all the way
straight
over
past.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
there you
going
go.
past
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, he's going inside into town
Well,
now.
good dad. He just
no.
drove
It was on the
I see
radio
him, He
earlier.
stopped at the monument.
Oh no, I
Wait,
couldn't.
he's
I had a
taking a right.
conversation with somebody on the radio.
I couldn't hear shit on the radio. It's all just static.
Try and jump on top of the truck. I wanna see.
I could
He's in
also.
front of the
Can
stop
I
sign,
we
I
jump on the
think.
truck?
He's
Yeah,
like
he
in
read
the
it,
center
and he
of
was
town.
like-
Wait, he's going to the wrong point.
No,
The
he's
bigger.
realised he's coming over.
Oh, is he coming back?
It's yeah, I see him. He's coming.
Oh, that's a bad idea. I caught bike off road.
That's he's
This
gotta clip his
is a bit
head on the
difficult.
fucking tree.
Yeah,
No, he's gonna hit the wall. He's thinking over the wall, hit
Oh,
it, and just
no.
fucking explode.
He's actually
Oh,
going
did he?
quite slowly. He's going quite slowly.
Maybe we're camouflaged.
Does he see us? Is the
Jacka,
question.
jacka, jacka.
I see him.
He's just
Or just
standing
hide.
there menacingly. He's contemplating if he made the right choice.
Oh no, yeah, he's on his map.
He's on his map. Oh no.
Where such Q&E spamming buttons are banned. Hello, Demi. I refer you to the cock.
Damn it, he saw it.
Oh no, I have to do that. Cock. Cock.
Also, if you could refer me to some cock, that'd be lovely. I haven't had one in 4 years.
Okay.
Ugh.
Luckily for you,
What
it's a
counts
sausage
as-
fest
what
around here.
counts as Q&E spamming?
What
Are we not allowed to
countries
do
have
that?
a
Well, I mean,
call?
it's literally what it's called. It's Q&E spamming.
Why are we not allowed to
I
do that?
think he's found us.
Don't.
Hit me.
Oh no! Oh no!
You did it.
Hey
Get
guys,
behind our rocket safety.
You fucking
dude.
drove past
you guys
us.
want to see my impersonation of Tiananmen Square?
Oh no.
I mean, never happened.
Run away.
I
Yes,
want
it's
Chinese
totally-
Wi-Fi,
you wanna
please
see
no.
my impression of this totally fictitious event of Tiananmen Square.
Could we drag him off?
So we
Push-
heard
yeah,
that
can
you
we just-
didn't have a compass.
Get him off.
Sorry?
So my question is, has
We heard
Hastings
that you
seen
didn't
us
have a
yet?
compass.
Hmm.
That was.
Do you not want to?
Anyway,
compass
welcome
now,
to the we're gonna watch other people.
It's just the one person actually.
Beach.
I don't think it's...
The reason your loadout doesn't have a compass is because you have to select the kit first from the guy.
Ah,
Is he still there?
Yeah.
I am bleeding out my
Go
leg.
to the
Why are
quartermaster
you
first,
bleeding?
then the arsenal.
I jumped off a cliff.
That does not seem smart.
Good lad.
He's got minor crushed tissue.
No.
Will he find us? Yes,
no.
he can.
That is a good thing.
Can he?
Oh, okay.
Yes. No, he
Because
can't.
crushed tissue barely bleeds at all.
There we go.
Where is he now?
Oh, he's spawned
He's in the same
ATV
place.
with a man in it.
Oh.
That's
got
the
a call
building
back.
has been executed.
This is where he like just
Can he
goes off the
find
edge.
us? Yes,
I
he
think
can.
I think he's clocked. Yeah, he's
I-
going to go that way.
Hope he doesn't like drive off the cliff.
Does he still have
Now-
his
There he
because it's a 500?
I can't. Hey, I can't wait for this guy to just freaking crash down the mountain and then we see an explosion.
That's pretty
Does he still have
fucking
his
steep.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
so
Steve,
this
yeah.
was titled LZ. I was looking
It's
for
the-
like a
Oh no! Yeah, this is not going to go well.
Nah, we want to
done
go
it.
to RV.
By the way,
RV,
these
yeah,
sweet
RV.
fucking drifts back there.
Yeah, I did. We saw
Oh,
we
thank
almost
you.
crashed into like a lot
Was
of
it a good
rocks.
thing? Was it good or bad?
It was
Here we go.
very,
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no, that's a rock.
Oh
that's
no!
A rock, man.
Oh, he stopped. Look at that.
I don't see him. I don't see him. Where is he?
He's on the
I see
road
him,
now.
He's on the
Down
road.
the road
You
there.
probably see the
Alright.
road.
Too.
I'm looking for him. I can't
He
find
stopped
this
there.
shithead.
He is bearing
Second
Screen, it looks like he's in the
205.
passenger seat and he's just
Yeah, I
holding
think
see
yeah,
him.
he just.
Oh, I see
He
him.
is.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, he's doing
Oh,
a quick
module
goes back
heal.
and upward.
5 years to the person that kills him.
Shoot him.
Firing line!
5 years in
Oh,
Colchester.
he's reversing. He's reversing.
Oh no,
Where's
where's
he
he
going?
No way.
He's just leaving.
Oh no! Oh no!
I am out.
No,
Oh,
no.
Oh,
no.
leaving. My madness.
Like, he's got everything he wanted out of his server. It's a quad bike.
All right.
He's gone.
Right. Let's move on. Let's move on to the first stage.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go.
Okay. That was pretty entertaining.
Like, we've-
Holy shit.
He has decided that navigation is not for him.
He's gone.
Okay.
I am done.
I think he's noticed. He might come back down.
Yeah, he's double checking. He's making. Nope, nope.
No! Oh, oh, oh,
No,
no! No, he's still going.
Alright, let's call this here.
Spawn, let me me
Craft.
to Hastings. If you boys get on to first aid for us.
Purina, you want to talk about
Hold
first
on,
aid?
until he
I'm gonna keep watching
over the
until he goes
crest
over the.
goes.
Gather around and form a circle.
Farewell, my. Oh no, he's
He's
still
setting
there.
up
He's still
for
there.
1 second.
Did he realize? Did he realize?
Oh, he was stopped by
Yeah,
Bush.
Bush stopped them.
Gents,
Hello,
listening
guys.
to Runa, please.
Listen to the bush.
Oh, we've got to speak to the medic. Ugh.
Yes.
Hey,
time for
I am
medic
highly
work.
You
insulted
fucking
by
ugh,
that.
my medic.
Come
It's
on,
the best one in
Beast,
the
line up.
unit.
Unfortunately, I know your experience.
Against
but I
all
appreciate
gents.
you too.
Which one?
The medic.
I don't see any wall.
Oh wait, I
Get
have to go here.
Yes,
Yeah,
does.
Everyone against the wall, please.
Iron
Behave
Squad?
yourself.
One, you don't need to be on the wall. You're one fucking helping teach, you can.
I felt offended.
There you go. Over to the Rooney route.
My mum was really nice.
Good to know.
Was?
It's nice that you had a good childhood.
Hey,
You just
welcome
scrolled.
to the first aid training. This is where you treat first aid. It's what you do if one of your people, if you don't have a medic, or if you are a medic, then you go up to them, and that's basically how you would treat them. But I guess the first rule is, and you have to explain this: don't rush to a casualty when in a dangerous situation or a firefight. And this, of course, has gone to definitely medical training, but it's much more valuable to carry on winning a firefight. And it's said the best medicine, battlefield medicine, is pressing the enemy.
Go about to do first aid
Yeah.
if you have the workforce, thanks.
I'll go and shout as well. So treating a casualty always secondary to winning a firefight, and only treat one if they're right next to you if the situation is really serious. Plus, as a rifleman, you're only gonna get bandages and tourniquets, really. Yeah. The medical equipment, it's really basic, and even team medics, pretty basic your equipment. For most things, you'll need an pneumothorax, you'll need a medic, and anything more than that, you'll need a CMT. Your medical menu can be opened by pressing H. So if anyone ever wants to do that real quickly.
That's the option for what's it called?
Last help, yeah, you have to
You have to
debind that
unbind
in
that shit.
configure, then go into controls, and just go to last help and debind that.
Should be like the fourth from the bottom if you scroll all the way down.
Which
If
menu?
if you hit escape, then hit
Controls.
configure on the left, controls.
Common.
Make sure you're on common at the top where it says show,
Ah, okay.
and then scroll all the way down, and it should say last help at the
Last
top of
help,
the screen.
yeah.
And I'll just bind it to something I don't use.
Oh,
No,
no,
just
you'll never
delete
use
the
that
thing.
keybind, so you can just
Just
unbind
delete
it.
the thing.
No, because I played the campaign a little bit.
Oh Jesus!
It's fun. Fuck
Bloody
you.
hell.
Campaign is fun.
Well, fair enough.
Has everyone got it up, or is anyone still having trouble?
Have it up.
Alright, nice.
That's what she said.
In the top left of the screen, you see a few different tabs. You see a triage card, which tells you what's been happened or what's been done to the patient. You've got the examined patient, where you can check the patient's blood or blood pressure. You can also, you've also got bandages and fractures, which you can only apply tourniquet now, but if they're injured, you'll also be able to apply bandages and stuff. Medication, don't think you have to worry about that since I'm pretty sure none of you carry medication, but if you need to apply epi to help someone get up or give painkillers, it's useful to have. We've also got the airway, which if you're not familiar with CAT, this will be new to you, and this will be covered more when we're doing actual training. But yeah, you've also got your advanced treatments, again, not really useful too much to you, apart from on the chest where you can apply CPR, just be able to drag and carry and toggle between yourself and someone else's to treat. Yeah. So I guess now we just have to walk through applying badges. So does anyone here want to be my
I volunteer
I'll
Bush.
do it.
I volunteer
Can
Bush.
Hey, sir, right
I
behind
volunteer
you.
Bush.
Disappointment at heart.
And
Yeah.
Pick
can
me.
Can I add the fact that
And
the
I
gun
don't shoot
has
a
to be
recruit.
stowed
Don't be
away
doing
in order for you to actually.
You should me then.
yeah, it's important.
Shoot me.
No, we can shoot Bush.
No, girl up.
Bush,
back,
I
please.
will.
Let everyone go up to Bush, and if you want, you can look at his medical menu while I'll do this.
Wow,
Oh, I
such
thought I could
lovely
shoot
Are we
legs.
supposed to
Can
shoot
we
him
help?
on, like?
Right, 3, 2, 1, this will hurt.
And he's got a bruise.
Like
Wow.
that Renaissance painting.
I'm just that
Wow,
strong.
He was
looking
really
like a
good.
fucking
God.
champion.
And they
Yo,
get
he's got
him
some
like
strong
Iron
chin
Man, dude.
bones.
What the fuck, bro?
Ow.
There you go.
Oh.
Now he's bleeding. Right, everyone sees his leg is bleeding, right? He's got a minor bruise and a medium avulsion. As a rifleman, usually first thing you want to do is, I guess it's not so bad, but if the wound is bad, you look at the apply tourniquet button. This completely stops the bleeding, but you also won't be able to apply any medication or anything. And after this, he's no longer bleeding. He says he's lost some blood, but it's really not too much and not something to worry about at this stage. Now you've also got bandages. I'm pretty sure as a rifleman you only carry field dresses, you need to carry 15 of them, and they're very spammable, so yeah.
By the way, if you don't see any options showing up in the bandages or fractures tab, that's because you're holding your weapon. You can only treat patients if you are holstered. To holster your weapon, press 0 on your keyboard.
Go on, you'd make a wonderful announcement, Gav.
Hold on, there's just one thing. Hold on. Can I try this?
What do you need to try?
I can kidnap him.
Yeah, so you can drag or carry a casualty.
Even when he's awake? That's
Yeah, just when they're hurt.
It's when they're
I
injured.
can't walk. This is the fastest I can move, I think.
Except you're not stitched, but I think if you're bandaged, it's still, yeah, I'm not sure.
Cool.
Oh,
yeah.
oh well.
Oh no.
We're all kidnapping him.
No, the thing is, I have it bound to G.
He's released me.
Ooh, that's bad.
He's going under the truck.
Push
Release.
I
Just
can't!
Danny.
Patient erect.
Tony, let go of him, man.
You good there, Bush?
You might not be able to because he's not near enough
If
to
you
him.
keep doing your medical calls, I'll find a way back.
I can't let go of him!
We'll have to knock out Demi and then that solves all the problems.
I can't let go of him!
Knock him out. Just put one between his eyes.
I can walk around with him.
You might actually have to shoot either them
Yeah,
or him.
just shoot me. Just shoot
No,
him.
don't shoot him.
No,
don't
don't
shoot
do
him.
that.
Like
I
wait one.
I did it.
Yeah,
Oh
okay.
no.
So don't do that.
Oh, nice. Bush, when
Does that offer to still shoot
Bush,
you
when
up?
I get back here, you can.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't realize I had it bound to G.
Are you trying to press
Oh.
G?
Right, let's get back on track because we are on a
No.
schedule, boys. We've got a
Thanks,
lot
yeah.
to cover.
Get back in the middle, Bush. You're about to.
Are we shooting him
a little
again?
more. Yes. As
But I'm really
and I can't seem to get your medical money. Fuck.
Yeah, no, I'm
Spelled.
glitched. Go on,
Alright,
pursue now,
who
brother.
I can get it.
Alright, you're allowed to shoot me in the leg.
I guess it's.
Can we all shoot him in the legs at the same time?
Well, it's a
No.
bit more
No.
now because I have to show CPR.
You have to T1 me, okay, well shoot me in the head.
Oh, look away, boys.
And he's dead.
I
And
think
he's dead.
Right, you see him? The fawn has got a large velocity wound in his head.
Oh
You
shit.
can't put
Yeah.
tourniquets
Oh.
on the head, chest. You
about
can only do it on the limbs. I should have mentioned that. But
You can put tourniquets on the neck, though.
no.
hopefully it's not a good
You can, you shouldn't.
I was just
Now
going to tourniquet their
Vaughan has been,
testicle to their leg.
Yeah, you can put it on
bandaged
your head
and
if you want to
says
get a
it's
little
no
bit
longer
kinky.
bleeding. The next thing you want to do is check his. You go in the airway tab. You check his airways. I've done that. They're not obstructed and not occluded, which is actually a shame, which means I can't really demonstrate it. But yeah, if airways are occluded, that means
By
they're
the way, he has
seeing
no heart
like
rate.
vomit or blood. In which case, you have to turn their head until it says airways are clear. If it says it's obstruct, that means
Deceased.
who selected him as deceased, please. It's immediate. We'll go on to triage in a second. Yeah, obstruction will be if I guess airways collapse in itself, in which case all you can do as a rifleman is hyperextend the head. This is basically snapping his neck to make sure he breathes again. But none of his airways are fucked right now. But it's important to remember, while obstruction can only happen when a patient goes down, occlusions can happen at any time, really, every 60 seconds. So it's good to check all the time. Now, you can always, once you've done checking his airway, which are fine, you can check his pulse. He has no pulse right now, which you can check by going into the examine patient tab, and please stop making him deceased.
Lads, quicker you fucking listen in and stop fucking with him, the quicker this will go.
You can check
We might
pulse
actually
on
finish on time.
any
I have to relog back in a sec.
limb.
Back.
So yeah, I do that. You just go in your exam patient and press check pulses. He's not got pulse. He's I'm not sure if you carry epinephrine, but thank you for ever did that.
What was that?
Yeah, so you can to get back a pulse or allow him to survive a little longer. You can perform CPR, which you can do in advanced treatments, and do it in the torso. I'm doing it right now. It only has as a rifleman, only a 2% chance of actually successfully restoring a heart rate, but every CPR will increase the death timer by 1 minute, which I think is on default set to 5 minutes. which doesn't sound like a lot, but yeah, now he's got a heart rate after that 1 CPR, so since he's considered stable, he should be up in a second.
What's the percentage on that CPR thing?
Um, 2%
Depends
for
on
rifleman, I
your
think,
class.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
So-
like between medic and the others.
So rifleman, I think, is about 2%. I think medic's about 20, and doctor's about 40.
And there's, oh yeah, bandages can come off over time if they're not stitched, which is just what happened now because I didn't stitch his head. Only CMTs can actually stitch, so you'll probably have to stitch re-bandaging wounds.
Being stitched with unsterilized and already used equipment.
I know.
I'm alive.
He's alive.
Barely.
Yeah, now
barely, what do you
can
mean?
change your triage to none. We shall go over triage now actually. 'Cause we've done basically everything else.
You still need a test subject.
Yes.
I mean, who's left?
Me.
Shoot him in the head.
No, do not.
Yeah, actually first I'll just go quickly through your medical equipment, just the basic stuff. You've got basic bandages, very spamable, you've got 15 of them. And you've got tourniquets, put them on arms, stops bleeding completely. It's done. Pretty self-explanatory really. Triage is also an important step when you're dealing with multiple casualties. It's usually something that will be done by your medic, but if the medic is busy, you can do it yourself. And there are 4 tiers of triage which can be represented if you go on the medical menu and see at the bottom. Look at 4 and you see minimal, delayed, immediate, or deceased. Thankfully, he's none of these things. He's none because he's completely stable and will not need a medic again. Sorry, my voice is dying.
I can take over if you want me to.
It's okay. Tier 1 is represented by immediate. It basically means they are either unconscious or the patient will die unless they don't receive a medic really quickly. Tier 2 happens when the patient is conscious and can treat themselves, but they will need a medic eventually. And a Tier 3 casualty, represented by minimal, is only barely hit. It's mostly just bruises or small cuts. They can treat themselves without too much issue, but they will need a medic eventually to stitch. And Tier 4, the last stage, represented by disease, is either already dead or will die, and there's nothing you can do about it. Shouldn't happen, hopefully, but Aaron's gone, fuck.
Anarchy.
So has everyone understand it? Anyone got any questions, or should I move on?
About who does the triage, would it not make sense for the person with the least amount of medical training? Because if you come across a T1 casualty, you'll be stuck at that casualty trying to heal them. Well, whereas if you just got one of us to run about and do it, you can then prioritize the Tier 1s as they come up.
Yeah, I guess it's just usually done by the medic because the riflemen are usually watching sectors or something at a time. But they can be done by the rifleman if the medic is treating other people. It really depends on the situation, and usually the medic will decide. Again, it's actually triage usually not too important. It's usually done after this patient has already been stabilized.
Yeah, to be
Medic
fair,
can usually do it.
most of the time we end up with Runa rolling around as the support asset. So ideally, team medic for us is very much similar to a rifleman. So wherever gets to the casualty, obviously jumps on them, calls it out, calls in the casualty, and then he'll walk around to team medics or people that are there going, right, what's happening? And then he'll get them to list off the triage at them. So yeah, I guess it's done by both. But we often don't take more than 1 casualty at a time, which is nice. Unless suicide bombers are involved.
Yeah, I was about to say, says the
take
man
3.
who got blown up yesterday.
Triage is mainly used for mass cas in real life.
Yeah.
Because there's no use for it. Realistically.
It's just for prioritizing, really.
Yeah, cool. What did you get up to, Runa?
Up to
Did you finish?
triage.
Okay, cool.
Even
Runa
if
alive?
it's order of treatment. I don't know if Runa's alive.
Okay, Runa dead. Alright.
Runa dead.
So
I would walk out of the circle now.
alright, I'll go over it next. So treatment and order of treatment. Order of treatment very simple. It's got a nice little flow to it. Just based on what you treat first and how you approach a casualty when they're down. So now you know technically how to do it. We treat them in the order, and it goes like this. D for catastrophic bleeds. So basically, if they've got a man-sized hole in their chest, treat that first. All right, you all right, Runa?
Yeah, I'm back. I can take over again.
Cool. Do you want to go? Sweet.
Yeah, so you've done CAC, CABCDE. It's just
We're
the
at
order of
C.
treatment, yeah.
We're at
C.
the C for the first one.
Alright, so yeah, it's just the order of treatment really. It's an acronym which is pretty hard to learn, but I guess the Yanks among you might know as much. It's all the same really. First is C is catastrophic bleeding. If someone's down and they're bleeding, treat bleeding first because the number one cause of death, I guess, is if they lose a fatal amount of blood. Airways comes next. That would be the A and the CA, B, C, D, E. And only do this once all the wounds has been dealt with. But it's always good to do that second, and you can do it, as said, by going into the airway management tab. Third is breathing or respiration. Usually breathing, it's a B. And this is mostly comes to CPR. By this point, the patient is usually already stable enough that you can let the medic do the work. But yeah, if they're not breathing, perform CPR until they are breathing and they've got a pulse. Circulation, again, same thing really, just until they've got a pulse, perform CPR, and also begin to take off tourniquets and get blood flowing around the arms again. Disabilities is a D in CA, B, C, D, E. This is any broken bones or conditions like pneumothorax are mostly dealt with in the airways part, but only medics can deal with pneumothorax. So if you have one, tell your medic. Also, broken bones can only be dealt with by your medic, so tell your medic if you've got anyone who has any fractures, but this is fairly unimportant. And the E, the last one, is evacuation and environment, and this is where you begin to think about getting a casualty evacuated, especially if they've got serious conditions that only a medic or CMT can fix. It's important to keep in contact with your IC if you have a patient, a T1 patient, or your medic if someone's got pneumothorax or anything. Has everyone got that? That would be C, A, B, C, D, E. And if anyone needs any reminders, I can say.
What is B?
Breathing.
B, breathing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's
All
easy
right.
to remember because it's A, B, C, D, E with a C in front of it.
Jump on their chest and yell at them. Breathe, breathe.
Yeah, basically.
Stay
That's how it
alive,
works.
stay alive.
Are you choking?
You want to shake your head?
Maybe. Right. So, we have got a lot to squeeze through in the way of practical because I'm gonna fuck some of you up really seriously and see how well the other ones get on with it.
I have high expectations of you.
So we'll
Hastings. You're doing
we'll
well,
pair off
right?
quite nicely.
I have high expectations of you.
Huh? You've done this before, haven't you?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, you don't need to be here anymore.
You can be the subject.
I did this in real life 3 weeks ago, if that helps.
I've done a first aid course about it as well. It's pretty brutal. They brought in the dummies, tried to stick my dick in it.
Simon's also done
Right.
it, I believe. So.
Yeah.
Put him out
Did it
because
with
of
Bush?
the snap snake.
Yes.
More
No, you're
people. I
very
did it
hurt.
with Mr. Iron Man over there.
You go with Simon and Fawn, or you take them too?
Who
I
am I
can
taking?
take Demi, I guess, and Hastings. Beast.
Wait,
Right, who's with me?
Beast and Hastings with Runa, Demi, Simon
Cool.
with
Alright, sure.
the Fawn. Cook and a trio. Come with me.
hello.
Shoot some people.
What's this?
The rest of you just chill by the vehicles.
Please don't hurt me.
It's
I
only
promise
me.
you won't.
Take it back.
Ah, fuck you though.
What's up?
It's only me left, but are we doing anything after this?
Other than the Heidi man. Yes, we'll be doing Fibia.
Okay.
Alright.
I can just stay. You can shoot me if you want. I can be a test subject.
Don't worry. I'm gonna choose these two. It'll add more dramatic effects, so you know what it's like when you go down. Right, I'm gonna put a couple of bullets in your legs and a couple of bullets in your arms, a trio, and then I'm gonna shoot you in the face a couple of times, and you'll be stabilized. I apologize in advance.
Oh, Jesus.
Right,
Man
that's
down, man down.
Jesus killed Hank.
Okay, he's actually not all that
Why
bad.
didn't you shoot him?
No, because you hit him in the plate carrier a bunch.
Holy shit.
That plate carrier is fucking strong. Alright, so click on his gob and then airway management.
Yeah, it's airways now.
And then you can have a gander in there. Holy fuck, he's positioned himself perfectly.
Oh, you fucking dickhead. Be here a while.
Yeah, cool.
Don't worry, your errors are being managed.
I am managing you, bro. Just
Are you
relax and let
measuring
me
as
manage
well?
you. No, I'm not.
Ah, okay. It's because you took a knee. It looks like
He's got a heart rate still. Fuck me.
I'm just a good medic. Yeah?
Checking airways. Checking airways. Medical suction needed, so you'll need to do a bit of head turning on him.
Yeah.
Something's stuck in there. Try and break the poor cunt's neck. See if you can get it out.
You tried to remove the vomit.
Yeah,
That
it'll
doesn't
tell
work.
when
You
you've
can
removed
literally
it.
just sit hyperextended.
Yeah, that should keep him alive. But if you want to try and get it out, hopefully you can keep.
You can do the finger pinch method, which is really fun, and we don't do it anymore because people keep losing their fingers.
That sounds fucking awful.
So do you know how you pinch with your finger and your thumb? You put your finger and thumb around the teeth, and then follow the teeth down to the back of the throat, and then you go into between the teeth and pull out whatever's in there. But people kept closing their teeth, closing their mouth, and you just lose your fingers.
That sounds. Oh, I believe that. Holy fuck.
Yeah, so that stopped being a thing.
That sounds awful.
Mm-hmm.
Is his face happy yet? Has he got a?
Do some more head turning until we.
Yeah, if you keep spamming that, it'll eventually get rid of it. Got a
Yeah,
good chance of success.
because he vomited.
Yeah.
Which is annoying, but.
So I shot him in the head twice, and then Puna said again, so I shot him in the head again, and I shot him in the leg.
Yeah, so I did so they made me do bat 3 again. I did it a month ago, and they made me do it 3 weeks ago again. Because the signals don't do any communication between camps.
Corona, I need a medic!
Someone is apparently dead or something. Oh shit, they're all the way back at base. Who the fuck just... Oh, Hastings. Okay.
Hastings died.
That's not good. That's a bad start. Alright, Zeus. Play yours.
Oh, I can't cancel.
Teleport players. Yeah, okay, so you've got him stable. What's his heart rate looking like?
Let me check that.
Seconds.
Currently at 112, so I just need to let his heart settle a bit because he's close to having a heart attack.
Not bad. You have successfully stabilized the prick. Eventually, your medic could come up.
Yeah, I just need to keep his head hyperextended, and then he should be fine.
Cool. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, magic.
Oh, look at that.
Welcome back
The
to the
real
land of
mental
living.
Hey.
You're in good hands.
I'm alive.
Alright, what I'll do is pop a couple of shots into Cook. Gorilla, if you do not stand by the truck, I will pop a couple of shots into you for fun.
But people check water. I almost died.
Oh,
Yeah, I need to do water, but I'll do it after this.
Actually, Gorilla has said something useful. Fabulous.
Right, everybody, if you can hear me on the net, just quickly check your food and water levels. You might start passing out.
Okay.
Are you
Don't
surrendering?
shoot
You
him
make
yet.
it
I
so
need
easy.
to drink some water.
That's a war crime.
Not to me.
We're not Australian.
I am now. Alright.
Okay. Oh no,
Welcome, this is your
guys down.
casualty. You've
So,
approached him.
bleeding.
And he's
Stop
still in
that.
the thorax. Poor fucker. I slotted one under your plate carrier, so made sure to do that. Oh, right. Yep.
So I'm doing
matched him
bleeding,
up
yeah.
nicely.
Almost done with his head, then on to breathing.
Wonderful.
Right, breathing time. Check airways.
That is very unfortunate.
Not
Yeah,
occluded, not
there is.
obstructed. Cool. Pulse. What's the next one? He has no pulse. CPR time.
Wonderful. You should also be able to hear him vomit audibly if he
Okay.
vomits.
That's,
So
that's
that's
fun.
fucking awful, but yeah.
Alright, one CPR down. Does he have a pulse? No. More CPR.
Poor guy. I shot him in the face.
Sad times.
Don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad at all.
How often should you check airways? Because I know they can get
Every 30 seconds to a
every
minute.
30 seconds.
So, if you're sitting by, and you're the only one there, every time you can, as often as you can.
Okay, he has pulse. He's not got any broken
Airways.
stuff. Yeah.
Airways are clear, no medical suction needed. He's fine.
And Kazavac, medic.
Cool. All right, sorted. Good job, mate. You've stabilised. Cook. Congrats, Cook. You were a good patient. All right.
The only thing I did, I just turned his head.
Fine. I'll drag off the next two unlucky individuals.
Mhm.
Good job, boys.
I just magic.
Right.
You're alive. I saved you.
I have returned.
Just turning this guy No heart rate, man. This is not.
We're done. Like, we'll just have to wait for everyone
I'm
else.
for a piss.
Make sure you drink water.
I mean, yeah.
Otherwise you'll dehydrate.
But, yeah, so welcome to the section of course where I get to shoot a couple of
And it's still on a rock.
So we'll go with beast first, or shooting first if you put your gun up for a sec.
This is not gonna be.
Oh
If you factor in the part of me being a Brit and you being an unknown. Sorry, mate. Bang, bang. Down he
This
goes.
should
Right.
just waiting.
So, you've approached the casualty. First up, we go for the CABC. And you're doing good on that so far. I'll quickly assess his face.
Like you had a fucking pneumothorax and I whisked away for a second. It was gone.
What?
Hello.
What? Are we done?
Oh, we're done. Other people aren't.
Why do people dying?
Right now. We've done our bit and then we're waiting on the others.
Check airways next. Yeah, nice one.
Fibua.
Beautiful. What are you going to do next?
What is next in the training? I wonder.
Right, wonderful. Cool. So yeah, if you check his heart rate after, click on one of his limbs, it should either
Hello.
be none or weak. Ghosty still needs to go, I
I
think.
think Simon's a goddamn magician.
Yeah. I just fixed the collapsed lung by turning that man around.
Perfect.
I turned him. Yeah, just freaking turned his head. I just fixed the collapsed lung.
Hello, Ghosty. Do you need to do a medic thing?
My
Yeah.
question is, what is
Yeah.
the two
You
calls?
still need to go, bro.
I was hiding.
No, you can never hide from the bush and from me. Does
I
anyone want to
can-
volunteer as
I'll
target
be
practice?
tribute.
What's up next?
I can
I want
shoot
to
you
shoot.
from.
I want to shoot.
I
Demi.
want to get
Kill
shot.
me.
I am depressed.
Okay, fine. We'll get Demi, I guess.
No.
Yes, I can shoot Demi. Come here, Demi.
You get to shoot Demi if you want. Just
Yes.
don't shoot Demi too hard because we don't want Beast to kill Hastings again 2.0.
Full auto.
Okay, where should I shoot him?
If you could shoot it once in every limb, including the head, that'd be cool.
Demi, if you die, sorry, it's phone call.
Wonderful.
Ah!
You
Oh,
can
it's-
still, I think, yeah.
Jeez.
I hit nothing. I'm a shit shot.
Lovely, cool. And scream for the
Log
man.
one.
Someone, for the love of God, shut that man up. Shoot him in the face.
Do it.
Do it.
Wag one.
Thank you, Ghosty.
I'm hidden.
Alright,
Cool,
now
right.
you're treated.
That-
I am
Congrats.
the shadows. I was born in it.
Played the part wonderfully.
Found
Booga
you.
booga. Go away, evil
Unfortunately,
monkey.
you've won the shooty
Booga
lottery. I'll
booga.
do it. I'll do it.
It's like when you run on your binocs, you know? It's like.
Down he goes.
So-
Folded like a table.
So what's the first I can
Booga
actually
booga.
treat him?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
that takes a while to get into.
Okay, here we go.
Right, so what are you going to do first? What order of treating are you going for?
What? Okay, I think I'll put tourniquets on him first.
If you do anything
Okay.
wrong, I will tell you.
That buys me time.
I will not.
Wonderful.
Danger.
And then
This
got
is
the
Dungeon.
tourniquet on his head or chest.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, I'm putting tourniquet on both the limbs that are injured, and then I'm gonna
It's
treat the chest.
flammable.
Lovely.
Liquid.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Lovely, lovely.
Oh,
You have a lighter.
okay. So his chest is fine.
I don't get given like this. I have a gun. I'll do the job, right?
You wanna unscrew that cord?
I'll just drop a nade
apply
in, see what
push.
happens.
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
Big one.
Okay, you've done
Big
the
I
push.
don't think they would actually
CGBA.
do too much, to be honest.
But if you like pulled the pins like and dropped a nade into that,
Limbs are
like
fine.
I don't know, maybe.
So,
You guys take
It's
the
fragmentation though,
tourniquets
so yeah.
eventually, the
What we need are incinerate.
Yeah, yeah.
it'll say airways.
Like a non-infantry one, yeah.
The ones they use in Vietnam are the best.
The napalm ones, yeah, they're great.
What are you gonna do
Tourniquets
next?
are off, so I'm gonna check for a pulse.
Remember the order of treatment. D, A, B, C, D, E. Catastrophic
Bleeding.
bleeds, airways,
Bleeding, breathing.
That is a
Oh,
mon.
yeah, actually, shit.
circulation.
It's actually a wolf.
Cool, cool. There you are.
So I checked
It's
for
a wolf, dude.
airways.
Look at
A
it.
mon.
No, it's a wolf.
Okay.
Or dog.
No, but
Not
it's
instructed,
mon.
not
It's a
included, so
wolf.
forget about that.
No, it's don't.
Well, is it a dog or well? They're the same thing basically, right?
Oh,
Wonderful.
no.
Yeah.
You call yourself a medic, sir?
It's got a folder on the front of it for some reason.
Why are
Whatever
the
that is.
lights down here? That's stupid.
Or like it does look like quite a stupid vehicle to be fair.
Okay, none. And then I'm
Negative. You would be on B or on C. You are making him breathe, and you are making him circulate.
Wonderful.
So let us step through
Sorry, I'm gonna turn on my music just after.
Bush?
Just after
After he's got a pulse, what do you do next?
What's up?
Just check for.
How much time?
Couple of minutes, mate. Why, what's up?
Can I go get some something to eat?
You've done the first.
Okay, yeah, no worries. We're moving on to Fibio next, so.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Breathing.
Yeah, sorry, I was talking on the radio.
Now,
Okay.
C is circulation,
Bum, bum,
which you're
bum,
currently
bum.
doing because you're moving the
Hopefully by
tourniquet.
this time, Mr. Medic Man would have
And
come
what
and
was
given you
the
a hand.
D?
And he's got a normal heart rate.
There we go.
That's
No,
it.
not yet.
Good job.
Later.
He is less
What is
stable.
the D in a medical
He was one
emergency?
thing though. He's got pneumothorax, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is
Of course he
something
can't
that
treat
we all
himself,
suffer from in this
so
unit.
Alright.
It is ding ding
I
ding
checked his airways
disability,
and said it was fine, so I assumed that was the rest of the head.
which includes
Oh, that would be
broken
on the
bones
chest and
or other
pneumothorax.
conditions like a
Pull him
pneumothorax.
up. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
As you don't
Welcome
have
back to the world
splints,
of living.
you are indeed unable to
not
treat
know
this.
what that is.
So then that brings you on to the
It is,
final
it's like
step,
a punctured lung.
which is E,
Oh,
which
okay.
stands for.
So yeah, medic stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you had a punctured lung, yeah.
Come on over. Alright. Next up, let me do you a wonderful favour. Bam.
Yes, very good. Evacuation and
This one, yeah.
environment. So
Oop.
right now, once he's stable and stuff, what you would do
There you are.
is you'd make sure that
Now you look like one of us.
set up, that his environment is
Rather
safe,
than impersonating
and,
Bruno.
you should be calling for
Wait, what?
sort of evac
What happened?
Yeah,
Your
Bruno
uniform
now.
got changed.
Right.
Oh, was I not allowed to wear the stuff that I was wearing? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the medical beret.
Medic!
Ow! Wow.
I fick, bro. He is fick.
So much pain. Oh
Right,
god.
I've purchased like Bruno.
Oh
Let's get on
god.
it. Let's get on it.
Oh, it hurts so bad.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh, so much pain.
Come on over, Ghosty.
Hi.
Right, welcome back to the Land of Living Voice. You have all been shot in the face successfully at least once and saved someone from being shot in the face successfully at least
I haven't
once.
been shot yet.
So add that
I'm
to your bucket list. Oh, unlucky then, Ghosty. Right, we are still on a time schedule, so we are going to have to move on swiftly. No time for cock rubs, unfortunately. So,
Mine is an
what we can do, yeah, to be fair. Right, what we can do is move on to Fibula. Fibula is cool. Fibula is fun. Fibula stands for fighting in built-up areas. So basically,
Yeah.
fighting in a town. Fighting in a town, fighting in some sort of build-up area. Right.
Warehouses, compounds, cool stuff.
Yeah.
Fighting
cool,
at
cool
somebody
stuff.
else's house.
Yeah, as long as it's someone else, fine. But alas, we must first run through how we do the fibulas. Once we've done that, I need to find a suitable building. There's a suitable building. Right, we're gonna go and invade someone's house.
Which is my favorite pastime.
Okay, right.
SSV.
So, basically, what we're planning to do is quickly talk through how we're going to breach and attack and take down buildings. Demi, come on down, mate.
I intend to do so.
And
Ow.
once we've gone over how to breach it, we'll go through clearing the building. And as soon as we've done that, we'll get you onto a little practical exercise. As long as everything goes well there, we'll move on to the next section, which is super quick as well. All right. So you see this door?
Yes.
This door is what we will be booting in. So first of all, a couple of things we need to check while we're actually approaching the door. So how do we know if the door opens in or out? There's usually a lip on it. This looks like it opens out. There you are. Blah. So you can see there's not much of a door frame on it, but chances are it opens out. However, that usually means the door frame, the big lip part, is on the inside. and it can't really open inwards. But sometimes in Arma, it's a pain in the fucking ass. So it's not always reliable. So first man that will go in stands on the side with the door handle. Now we know this is going to open out because I guessed it correctly. Sometimes you'll be wrong, and ho-ho, you'll just have to close it again and hope for the best. But if we want to get a grenade in there or a flashbang in there as we're going in, we know the geezer can't stand on this side very easily because as soon as we open the door, he'll lob it into an open door. That won't be very good for him.
Yeah, I've got med
Right. Cool. Everyone happy with that so far?
Yes.
Yep.
Lovely. Right, so first man goes in here. Why? Because the door will never open in his face. It either opens outwards into the other geezer's face, or it opens inwards into one of the bad man faces. Right? And it means I get a nice, easy day going in all the time. Lovely. Right, so let's go over what a little stack will look like. If we are a two-man team, chances are we'll both just stick at it from the same side. And come here if I get spawn behind us if we play. What we'll do is I'll point my gun at the handle, and if we're going in normally, I'm going in at this speed. As soon as we get in, oh, sorry, there we are. As soon as we get in and we're inside the house, we're onto a walking speed like this. We're getting a walking mod which makes it much faster and much easier, but for the time being, we're working with this as it is. Okay, so what we'll do is just quickly demo it. As we're going to breach the door, we don't know what's in the inside, so I'm going to either take to the left or to the right. There are a couple of different types of breaches we can go over, but for this specific example, I'm just going to go in and left, and Fawn will go in behind me and right. What you might find him doing is if I count down, or I'm just about to do it, he might like start walking into the back of me, or if I'm going to take point and I'll demo that.
Yep.
So literally, because Arma's such a fucking shit game, he might literally end up... Sorry, I'm ace movement in.
Thank you.
Stand by here for us. Cool. He might literally walk into the back of me like this. So as soon as he opens the door and walks in, I am
Maybe
right on his
because I
tail.
did say thank you.
So I am quickly... Ghosty, please mute your mic. And Dora, be quiet. Thank you. So one more time. We'll go in at a jog like you did there.
Nope.
Sorry, I need to make sure I'm on my right pace because I'm a bit dumb. Right, on you.
From left.
Right. And you see, the both of us are in before anyone knows what's happened. Cool. Right, so that's kind of dynamic breaching. That is very common, very easy. Usually you use a flashbang first. So if Fawn's the second man, what we'll do is he'll count me in. I will hit control. I will hit escape. And I will scroll wheel. And I'll half open the door. He'll lob it in. Door gets closed. Flashbang goes off. And we're moving. Cool. Super simple, super easy. So let's go over what happens when we get in the door. Everyone's happy with how to get at it, kind of which way we stack up on it, how we open it. Nice, let's demo a fucking quick flashbang going in. Take some in your backpack, mate. So this is something that will be built on very heavily in your sections once we set them up with you and get you set up in them, because it's a very team-heavy exercise. Very, very team. So yeah, Fawn, I'll give you some flashes.
Flashy, flashy, bashy, bashy. Very nice.
Right. So we'll go over it again.
Yeah, hold on.
So man with the flashbang is Fawn. So Fawn always counts me in. So Fawn, when you're ready.
3, 2, 1. Flash it.
And we're in. Okay, right. Come on in behind us. So what happens is we've cleared here. We'll immediately call, even if we're being sneaky, we'll call it over the radio and call left clear and right clear. And we will move along the walls. So we'll try and stay along the wall and find the next obstacle. Fawn won't pass over because that's silly. He'll be walking straight into someone's crosshairs, or perhaps. So what he'll do is he'll see this obstacle and hold exactly like he just has done. Let me take this piece of shit scope off. Cool. Right. So I'm here and I'm holding. I'll usually have a man behind me, and at which point I will stop. If we're going loud, I'll call support. And if they don't know we're here and or we're trying to be quiet as possible, I won't. What happens next is... Where's Gorilla or Peruna? They come up behind me. Yeah, come up behind me. And what they'll do is they'll tap you on the shoulder. Shift T. And or ace interact. And as soon as he taps me, I can go in and clear. Left clear. And again, because I'm skirting around to the left, I'm going to follow around the outside until I reach my next obstacle. Because I'm the first man, I cover the first obstacle. First obstacle we found is this set of stairs. So I'm holding at the stairs. Same process again. I'm holding until someone gives me the signal to go. Tap, cool, and I'm going up. Once again, I'm going to pass over this obstacle just out of choice for now. Then you arcing around and around and around. So anyone got a reason for why we would walk around the walls and try not to just wander into the middle of the room?
Because if there's a target in the middle of the room, it makes it harder for everyone to shoot up.
Correct as well, yep. So that is good as well, and it means we skirt around the outside and we all make our way to the obstacle, and also your back is safe. If I walk like this and just go straight in, I'm exposed from at least a few different ways. I'm just charging around, walking, clearing rooms like this. Yeehaw! But if I'm walking along the wall, I've got a solid base of moving.
Yeah,
And it means I'm
also-
not in front of someone's gun.
Also, just add, it gives you better angles on the enemies if you go along the walls. So you can
That's
peek
up.
around.
Cool. So, it is fairly simple and it's fairly easy. So if you will just shift T someone, see if that works for you. Some of you might have it bound to your low ready. There you are. So if you'll hit escape, is everybody, hit configure on the options menu. You'll want to then hit controls. Configure add-ons. Hit where it says add-on, scroll all the way down to tactical position ready. Where it says low ready, click that key, unbind that, make sure you click OK in the bottom and OK again, and that will save it and get rid of that silly stance. T is for the up stance. And now you should be able to walk around clicking Shift T. That's what you'll use if you're trying to be quiet. Okay, have we got any questions so far?
Yes.
Two.
How do I partially open the door?
Right, so if you look at this door, you look at it, you scroll wheel until you have the door icon on you. Once you have that icon on your screen, you hit Control and hit Spacebar. You'll hear a click. Hit Control and then hold Spacebar. Left Control, Space.
No.
Hold Control, and Space. There you are. And then scroll wheel. So hold Control, hold Space, scroll wheel up and down to close it.
Got it.
Wonderful. Right. That is what we call a dynamic breach, where, say if me and Form breach into the room, you saw us, I went left, he went right. That's just what we call a hook, a button hook.
What the fuck?
And it literally involves me deciding which side of the wall I want to go in. Oh, come over, this will do it easily.
Fucking clip through the fucking stairwell.
So sometimes people won't tell you, boys,
Let's stop fucking about with the shed, otherwise we're not going to be good for this next
Thursday up. We've got a lot of stuff to cover with you still. Right, so now we're going to be a team breaching the, well, coming into here through this entrance. If Simon and me are on a team, excuse me, Demi, we might be standing on opposite sides. Two types of breaches work on doors, but we'll show it here because it's big and it's easy. We got a button hook, which involves me going out and round like this, covering the side of the wall that I'm on. Very easy, literally pre-aim the left-hand side, and as I'm coming round, clearing as it goes round, yeah? That's a button hook, and as I do that, Simon does the exact same thing. So if we count in, we go 3, 2, 1, go in. We're in. We've covered both sides, nice and easy. There is another type. Doesn't really work for this example because it's a really big open area. But if we're breaching a room, you also have what's called a cross breach rather than a button hook, which involves me going, fuck that way, Simon's got that way, I'm going here. And I literally skirt through the door like that. Simple as looking at that corner of the room, W, skirting in, checking that corner, and then again skirting along the edge of the wall. I'll do it slowly for you. But then just skirting and searching everywhere for another obstacle. So whatever I think could be a threat. You don't need to go breach the room and then go, yep, clear in the right, clear in the right, clear in the right. Unless there's an obstacle there, you can go in and immediately turn to face any further danger anywhere else. Does that make sense to people? You kind of gotta react to what your mate does. So usually we'll try and tell you on the radio. If he's being a prick, he won't. And if, for example, me and Simon count in and I just go charging over here, he'll go charging the other side and cover the way I'm not covering.
Okay, who's set off a bell?
Church bell sets up every few hours, I think. Annoying as fuck, but yeah. Is everybody happy with how to breach that room?
Mhm.
And the sort of
Oh,
breaches
yeah.
you might come across? Cross breaching, button hooks, stuff like that.
You do pieing?
Yep, we'll go. Yeah, so
Yeah, that was dynamic.
cover it like this. Dynamic is very, I'm in your face, I'm running in, and you're kind of moving so quickly in that by the chance that the AI takes to react, because they also have a reaction time, you should be able to get in and have murdered them.
But if there's a lot of them, you're going to get murdered yourself.
Yeah, so dynamic is a very risky breach. That's why we usually try and use flashbangs, grenades, and the sorts if we can. Next up, you've got threshold breaching. This is the easy one. Threshold breaching is how you can clear a room on your own, like an entire big old room on your own, and or clear it with a two-man team if you need help.
Yeah, I think Demi's bleeding.
Demi, you bleeding?
I am in fact bleeding.
Is it that time of the month again, Demi?
Right, come on over.
Hold on, I'm drinking water.
Right, threshold breaching is really, really simple. Like, so super simple, I shouldn't really... Well, I'll demo it. I won't really explain it too
Hey,
much.
somebody's dead.
That's Hastings,
That's Hastings, he disconnected.
Oh.
So, you're pointing your gun at the door, same as you normally would. You want to take this really slow. The idea is, what you're going to do is you're going to clear the room before you even walk into it. So, I open the door. I've immediately cleared the in and left. I'm going to pie, make sure my barrel doesn't reach past. Your barrel always needs to stay behind the threshold. And then you arc and tap slowly, 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 clearing each part of the room. Round, 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 round. And finally, you've got one last bit to clear. And you can pop your head in like that and just clear. So threshold breaching means you are, or threshold clearing, is clearing it and clearing the room from the threshold. So you don't even walk in. You take each fight and clear each angle individually like a clock. Clearing left, and you march round and round and round and round and round and round and round, inevitably your final corner. And as soon as you've cleared that, you know the room's clear.
Quick question.
Yep.
Which one exposes yourself less? Tilt or Control A or Control D, whichever one?
Both. Doing a bit of both helps you the most.
Well, if you're doing both, like you're exposing your stomach as well. You know what I mean?
A little bit. It depends, because if I kind of... See what I mean? So if I'm threshold breaching against you blokes, open it, I shoot gorilla. Killed the next one. I can arc round. I've killed beast.
Yeah, I can only see your...
beast.
I can see your chest, yeah.
Love you.
But literally, if I come around really slowly,
Bang. Bang.
take one by one,
Bang.
almost pick everybody off one by one and never
Bang.
have to be exposed to more than one person at once. Of course, it's not completely risk-free. Some
They
mad
can't just
cunt
shoot through
could
the wall.
Rambo you. Yeah, you could get fucking absolutely dicked on by a man diving across a room with a PKM or something. But there's not much you can do against that. If it's your time for death, it's your time for death. Unlucky. But hey ho. Right, everybody happy with that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Right, Fawn.
Yes.
If you stand back over by the big old thing where we were demoing cross breach and button hooks. Demi. Gorillas. Ghosty, if you join them. Demi, Gorilla, Ghosty. Go over with Fawn.
What's gorilla again? I was dying.
Gorilla's a person, bro. If you go over to Fawn behind you to the left.
Monkey.
Okay. And a trio if you go over there as well. Cool. Right, so this is our two little clearing teams. What we'll do is get two perfectly identical buildings, like that yellow building is. Glass front, this is a normal. Right, Fawn.
Yes, bro.
Head up the road to the north. There's a compound with a blue broken wall.
That's your compound that I'll get you to clear. I'm gonna put some yellow men in it.
The blue broken wall.
The blue broken one. I assume that's.
In front of us?
It's blue, yeah.
I assume. So. Yes, it is this one. Very good, bro. Nice eyeballs. I saw a yellow man.
The gate or not?
Romeo, Juliet.
That will breach from
For
will breach the
sales.
actual building, I think.
Hey, someone run gorilla breaching by me again.
What?
I missed a way of breaching. I think it's called gorilla or something, or am I just being dumb?
That's
no,
the
you're
person.
just being dumb.
I'm being
There's no
dumb.
gorilla breaching.
Cool.
Gorilla breaching is just being gorilla and fucking going in bad.
Banzai!
That's gorilla breaching. I would not recommend it. Does anyone want to take point?
No.
No.
I can, but it depends which one we are doing.
You can take point. We'll just breach it. Fuck it. Everyone's gonna go in. I guess I'll just watch. If you guys don't mind, but not yet. I
Yeah,
think I
okay.
need to wait. Hold on. I will ask Bushu when he is done.
Stack up on. You're gonna have to.
There's a
stack
window
on that
though. I
side.
don't really
It's
want to
not
be in the
ideal 'cause of
window.
the door, but
Where is it, 2 man? Okay.
So,
yeah.
you wouldn't really go where the window is, would you?
Atrio, pick.
Oh,
pick
it's
what's
not.
talking about.
I can
I
go here,
think-
but I'll get a shot. So
I
like,
think you guys are good to breach it if you want y'all already,
I've got it in my bag.
or if you guys want.
there's no more room to breach there. You know, like
Yeah, good
you
go,
can't go
Wilson.
by ghosty because.
We're going cross, we're going hooking.
Hold on, wait. If you two want to stack up.
Yeah, okay, but Fawn, like where? Like
I'm
in the
gonna go
windows, you'll get
with,
shot. Right?
The best you could do is probably stack up on the window.
Yeah, but you get shot. Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go along the right.
Just
wall, you can
disregard that,
push,
man.
So let's pretend the
You're gonna
windows
hook.
aren't here. Okay.
Great.
Okay, I'm gonna go first. You come here.
Whenever you want to go in, live fire, you get to do it, whatever entrance.
Roger, Dodger.
I'm ready.
Commencing Operation Moist Earth.
Yeah, go now. Fucking safety zone. Yeah. Got the stairs. Got the stairs.
Got enough room. 3, 2, 1.
Room's clear.
Bottom floor clear.
Go on,
It's clear. Okay, stack one is still.
Get on the room. Yeah, stack up.
Do you want me to take point or should you? Because I'm on the wrong side.
Yeah, you're gonna go in first.
I need to go on the other side then.
Yeah, open it.
I'm dead.
Don't worry, he's dead.
It was pretty good. And I think this door is a good example of, you can see why it opens outwards. Because it's got the massive,
Yeah.
fucking door frame.
So Fawn, I do have a couple questions though about how we did at the start.
Yes, but that was pretty good. You guys covering the bottom floor is fucking excellent. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really expect much else from you guys, to be honest. Because we did this back in Roar, I believe.
Fawn, I have a question. So let's say you're breaching
Why
that
did
door
they have so
and you
much
have
more
more
guns
than
than us?
like 2 people. Obviously, you can't go next to the
Wait, how
windows
did I
because you'll get
get up
shot.
here?
So like, what would you do?
Yeah, so
You would just
usually
not.
you'd stray away. This is kind of shit because the door,
Jump
yeah,
onto ghost.
No,
because
I'm
of the
just gonna-
windows. Usually what we'd do is we'd have somebody, like, we'd stack up like this and we'd either,
We'd probably shoot
as you
through the
guys
windows
did,
first, yeah.
skip the windows completely or have somebody, like, already staring into the windows, clearing it like this.
Yeah, okay, cool. This wants to clarify, but yeah.
But that was good. I will radio Bush.
Bush, I think we have completed Operation Moist Earth.
Cool. Do you want to do it with flashbangs? You got those, yeah?
Your window.
Yeah, sure.
Lovely. Right.
I'm gonna drink some water. I need to drink water. Haha. And then we can do it with flashes. And
Can we
I guess
kick
I'll
in
be
Can we kick in the back door?
kicking the
Yeah,
back
sure.
door.
Yeah, there's the one here.
Let us go to the back door.
Also,
Yeah,
that's
we'll
definitely
go
not
through
a
the back
sexual
door.
innuendo.
We'll go through the back door, as you seem to like it so much.
Innuendo.
That one. Innuendo.
Time for first place down a little box with flashbangs,
Innuendo.
and we can all grab like 2 or something.
I feel like
Yeah, you
Mace
see
Windu.
there were, okay. Atrio and Ghosty.
Mhm.
When you have your flashbang stack up on me, can Demi open the door?
I can open.
Yeah,
the
sure.
door.
1 second. So
Yeah.
flashbangs.
Just gonna place
Atrio?
a
Flashbangs.
fucking
stack up
massive
behind
box
Ghosty.
here. I think there's shit
Ghost, you're gonna
inside.
throw the flash.
Yeah, I'll flash.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna place some flashes in this big ass fucking box.
That's what she said.
What, the big ass
That's not
fucking
even
box?
an innuendo.
Hey,
Okay.
you're in Nintendo, Demi.
You can all grab.
Ah, it's not. Okay, cool.
I've got one flash, we should be good.
I have got 2 because I have 2 balls which I can flash to you.
And then I guess I will
Oh,
be.
yeah.
I will also help clear it because why not? It's fun. Right.
Oh,
What?
Don't open the door yet. Okay. Demi, scroll wheel 2 times so you can open it slightly. That's
I know.
Flash me.
Yeah, prep for flash.
Yep.
Flash prep, open door.
Yeet.
Close the door. Open the door again.
Ready?
Yeah, you guys go first, Demi.
What?
Go.
Huh?
And we'd want to pile
I
in a
don't
lot
have a
quicker
mag
than
in my
this.
gun.
Yeah.
Just pretend I shot this guy.
I think you already got shot.
So ideally,
That's
you
fine.
would be going through the doorway, literally like the second that you're able to. That way, if somebody's back is turned to a corner, then the person that goes next is able to see the entire corner.
Yeah, go see, that's good to go. Checking left.
You didn't stop at the. Yeah.
I'm holding the
keep
rear.
going.
Or that entrance, at least.
Okay, Archer, you want to swing around?
Mhm. Almost in safety. Yep. That didn't
Vaughn,
happen.
how do you slowly open the door?
I can do it. Control space and scroll wheel. Control
Yeah.
space and scroll wheel. Look at the door.
Yeah, I'm
Go
ready
up
to
and
open
down.
it.
You have to have the door symbol on your screen.
Yeah, I'm
Vaughn,
ready
you
to
got a
open it.
flash?
I do have flash. Yep.
Yeah, you can breach. I don't have a flash.
Dodge. Alright.
Ready?
3, 2, 1. Flash it.
Clear,
Alright.
yeah.
Well done, lads. That was good. Yeah, I think it was not that difficult, really. There are a couple building layouts that make it quite difficult. This one is fairly easy, fortunately. But some of the buildings in maps like Pakistan and stuff, they have really, really tight corridors and lots of really tight things, and they're really fucking annoying to clear.
Daffy Duck.
Boosh, we have cleared it again. What now, bro?
Guess we go back. No.
I guess we can just go back.
Right, good job. We just cleared ours again. What we'll do is set up for a live run.
Right.
As I go here.
Hold on.
It was literally the same sort of room as this.
Huh? Thank you! Okay.
Oh, what a great video game.
Oh, that one hurt.
Video game.
Oh god, that one hurt. Ugh.
You good, bro?
No.
You need a bandage?
Can't bandage a sneeze.
Alright.
Oh, tissue.
So, gents, what I'll do is I'll teleport us to a position. There will be a house. You'll have a look at it. And then you're not going inside, but then we'll set you off 4x4 into fucking death's clutches. Right, have a look. This 2-story house you will clear in teams of 4. We will assign you Fawn as the class's team leader each time. Yeah, essentially I'm going to put 4 to 6 enemy in there, and you can go through and clear.
Remember
Just
to have
flashes
a mag in your gun.
at your discretion.
Safety's
Alright, so
off.
pulling us away. Just to orientate yourselves. The house is there. And we'll quickly go over the advance to it. Alright, so everyone knows we did a herringbone, didn't we, last time?
Yes.
Yep.
Front man front, second man left, third man right, blah blah blah. You advance in a very similar formation, where if Gorilla's my point man, what I'm doing is I'm watching to the left and watching any obstacles. So as he's advancing, I've got my gun over his shoulder. And I'm covering the left. I'm looking for anything like, if he advances like 20 meters, if you go forward, We advance at this pace, and that building there, if you hold it, that building, the small building I'm covering, I'm watching the windows there, I'm watching the front of the house. My next man, if it's Cook, will cover to the right slightly, making sure we're not going to get snuck up on by a sneaky GI bunny rabbit. And yeah, we advance like this, get to the door, get set again. Once we get there, if we're holding for stamina, like we might do, we'll just again, front man cover in front and the door. I'll cover around him, and we'll cover varying degrees of right if we're pressed up against the wall to the left, or if we're on a wall to our right, we'll cover varying degrees of left. That makes sense. Basically walking, trying to cover as much as you possibly can all at once. Alright, wonderful.
I'm gonna eat my meatballs and pasta.
Right then, let's get this done within...
What do we have after this, Mr. Bush?
After this, we are on to vehicle usage, patrols and their sorts. Then you're on section attack exercise 2, and then fighting in woods and forests.
Oh, that's so much.
That's not that much.
So fun.
It's all good. It's all
If we concentrate and get it done quick.
We can rush through a lot of
We've
it.
already been at this for 2 hours.
It could
Yeah,
be worse. You could be
because-
doing this in real life.
Yeah, literally, Demi, because you don't shut the fuck up. This has taken me half an hour longer than I thought it would. So, let's get on with it. I'll give you your things. We cannot waste time. Let's do. Right,
Okay.
Fawn, if you stay where you are. Beast, Simon, Atrio. And we got Cook. We got Hastings is gone, isn't he?
Yes.
Be
Okay,
Simon, actually, yeah.
that'll do for you four then.
Okay.
So, come and get set on this corner.
Good. The rest of us over by me, please.
This corner. Yep.
Oh, you want to take
this
point?
corner, okay.
Simon, do you want to take point?
Sure.
That's the designated point man of the Echo Fox.
Oh, I'm coming.
Okay.
Right, remember now, as you're approaching this situation, you can call when you're going left, you call when you're going right, but we're going to do it on whisper, so all your voices down, and you want to use your PRRs for this. Uber sneaky and uber cool, we'll do backflips later, don't worry about it.
Right.
Hey guys, we have to pick up a squad name. What are we calling
It
ourselves?
doesn't matter. This gets
Echo
done.
Fox.
Squad.
Oh, okay.
you can come up with one.
Dies 80% of the time.
Echo Fox. is a good one.
All right.
I think we go when Bush says we can go, and then
Yes.
it's,
Okay. All right.
it's all on you, big boy.
Wait, on me and right now, or?
Well, no, not right now.
Yeah, it's gotta wait on
But
Bush.
you're the point man,
Oh.
so you need to go first, right?
Everybody whisper, whisper, whisper.
This is
Everybody
whisper,
standing
right?
on this
Yeah,
wall,
it was
whisper, we
whisper,
are
right?
hella loud
All
and
the way
naked.
down. if you
So are we
tab.
going when ready?
All the way down.
Yes, we will go when Bush says we're ready, and then Simon will move, and then we move,
Okay.
and then we clear. And it
This
will be,
very
easy.
nice.
Make sure you have mags loaded. Make sure you have your gun on off of safety.
Yes.
Demi.
Very
I'll
important.
put on a suppressor so I can be more snaky.
Because that will definitely help.
I'm putting on a pair of quad nods to be like
For the extra tactical experience, yeah.
exactly, yeah. That is morphed from special recon into dev crew.
You have to be tactical.
Yes, yes.
It is a necessity.
Right, boys, for the last time, put your voices on whisper, you keep alerting the AI, and it's a pain in the ass.
I think I did it.
I think everything are fine.
If you hold tab and scroll all the way down, then yes, you should be at
I
whisper.
did it.
Am I on whisper right now?
I don't know.
Pressing control.
The
then
tab
scroll
and
down.
scroll down.
It's tab and scroll it down.
Oh,
Floor
Jesus
is
Christ.
empty.
I thought it was control.
That
There
sounds
we go.
better.
Now you're on whisper.
Okay.
There we go.
How much snaky snake?
Now we use the PRRs when we go,
Yes.
because otherwise it's gonna be really fucking hard.
First team, you are good to set off when ready.
Okay,
On
understood.
you, Simon.
Alrighty.
Stepping up.
Alright, let's keep going.
Bring left. Left clear.
flash it.
The room's clear. It's clear.
Yeah, we'll flash.
It's clear. It's clear.
3, 2, 1. 2, 1.
Open door. Open it completely. Flash in. Let's go. On right.
Finish him. Finish him. Okay, that's opening outwards. Okay.
Alright. Want to flash in too?
I don't have a flash.
They're shooting through the ceiling.
Turn fire. Do you have a flashbang, Bong?
Letting me flash. Hold on. Doesn't want me to. Okay.
I have a flashbang.
Okay. Open one radius. Open one radius.
Ah, fuck.
Stairway left. Okay. Do you guys want to get a frag in there?
Can't fucking throw any. Hold on. Oh shit. That flash.
That flash.
Fuck.
Guess it worked. Moving right. You guys ready?
Ready.
Moving right. Clear. Stairwell.
Left clear.
Okay, I'm gonna finish that guy.
On you, Simon.
Right, go in.
Finish him, guys.
3, 2, 1. Moving right.
Get in.
Left.
And cleared.
Good and clear. You did double happen.
I don't know why I didn't.
Rest of the compound needs. Rest of the compound, I think.
Are we clearing the other building? It's a negative.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll clear that.
Good and clear.
Come on back to your start point.
I don't know why, but it did not let me throw a flash in that second room. Press G. Press Shift G and it gave me like a little red pop-up message thing.
Oh, I can help you with that. You have to control G, throw your grenades if that shows up.
Holy fuck, bro. Unbelievable.
Past about 2 meters, you're fucked.
Hey, I mean, this is improvement.
Ah, you can do it.
To a grade now.
But that was pretty good.
I wouldn't do that again.
We were held up by that second door because I couldn't fucking get a flash in.
No, that's just technical stuff.
Why does that man have his flashlight on?
Why not?
Which
He
one?
wants it to be.
If it gives you that little red fucking don't have grenades thing, just press Control G and then it'll cycle through your grenades back to the flashbang.
Or if you click Shift G again, it'll do it.
Well, shit, I
Yeah, when
spent
you have it
shift
up.
G didn't work, so I think
right.
it was just
Yeah,
fucked.
That's the default way of doing it. Right.
But yes, very good, I think.
Was I hit by
Don't know if you have anything to say about that bush. I think it went fairly well.
Yeah, that went really well. That was good. Good job.
No, I just have adrenaline on my body. Okay.
Right. Look, Ghosty.
Did you take Demi with you? You took Demi. Who didn't go?
What would you do for that?
Took
I
Ghosty. Took Ghosty and Runa. Come over with
Oh,
me
I'm
to
giving
the
myself
special
more
corner.
fun.
We're gonna go get shot at.
You
Oh,
went-
you guys, you can do it now.
Demi, you've gone already.
I don't get to do it anymore.
No, I have.
Okay,
Do
cool.
it, epic
Hello,
bro.
can you guys hear me? Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, Sam.
No.
Hello.
I disagree.
Yeah?
Yep.
Throw
Hi.
some balls. Go on.
One point you go.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Onto Whisper. If you communicate, keep it over your PRR. Caps lock. Right. Runa second. I'll take third. Wolfgang fifth. Right. Advance to the compound. In 3, 2, 1, go. To keep it the jog.
Yeah, I can look at them without getting shot.
And out front.
No.
Take it through to the door, mate. You got a stairway right. Damn it. Shout now, we've been... Cover the stairs for us, Demi, cover the stairs. Right. Kirk, if you want to breach this room with Ghosty. Bit open for him.
I got to Zeus control one of them. I don't know, bro. You gotta join the Zeus team. I might actually join the Zeus team. Because it sounds fun.
Wait, what happens when you're on the Zeus team?
Good job, boys.
You can you
Other
can
than
get
the
your
vibing through
multiple
the wall
terrors.
part. Good job. Done that. Right, come on down, we'll go back to where we are.
That was actually really fun. I like that.
It's a lot more fun if you're
No,
actually
just
doing
that one
it
building
out.
for this exercise.
It's a lot more stressful too.
If you squirrel the cops,
Although I think I might have committed a war crime. Yeah, I did actually.
You do.
Sorry?
What war crime did you commit?
I shot a guy in a fetal position after I moved past him.
Ah, yes, we do not execute. That is bad.
come on, let's go, let's go, let's go.
It is very much against the Geneva Convention.
I think he was dead. Oh no, you're if you shoot a guy and he's like,
But-
let's say he's at that door and he goes down, you can fucking mag dump him. But when you move past it, you can't.
Well, if you shoot him and he's still moving down, he's like a credible threat, you can shoot him. But once he's no longer a threat, it is against the Geneva Convention.
I committed a war crime.
Speaking of war crimes,
It's against Geneva Convention, which is what I meant.
we have committed two during that breach.
After
That
about
means
30
you don't consider
seconds.
them a threat, so you're not allowed
So,
to shoot
right,
him again.
let's squeeze on. That was
If you
actually
sh-
surprisingly really good, Jess. So, good job.
Yeah, if you shoot them like multiple times when they're down, it's not a war crime until you pass them.
My man,
Yeah.
you're on Whisper.
Right, anyway, yeah, please on Whisper as well, Demi, you loud bastard. And we'll get moving on. Good job on the Fibia. That was fucking epic. So, one of the main things that we need to get
You cut out.
heads up, I like to talk about this walking pace mod because it's a baby that I've put together fucking with other people and have been praying. Well, I didn't make it, but fucking push for it. It's about this speed, but it's a fast walk, so your gun stays fairly stable, and you're able to go into rooms dynamically without the lag of walking like a granny that's just lost her fucking hip. So, yeah, pretty much that's the idea of it. When you do dynamic breaches in sections, we'll get a little more in depth with it. You guys will be fucking slick as I don't know, just something that's slick.
Alright, I have to go off now.
Alright, no worries, mate. That's fine. I'll mark you there. Cool. Right, so you'll be fine at all of that, and section level stuff, we'll get into it a bit more and practice it so it's all nailed. Obviously, your first attempt at it will be slightly botched, but hey ho.
He's dead!
You are. Cool. Lovely. Right, everybody happy with that? Any questions so far? Wonderful. You don't need to be here for any of it, you retard. You could have left half an hour ago. I told you that 3 times. Fuck's sake. Right. So let's get on to the boring shit. So we'll squeeze over the boring shit in 5 to 10 minutes, and we will get on to the good in 5 to 10 minutes after that.
And he's dead.
Make sure to hydrate.
I hope nobody noticed that I stole this drink off of fucking Beast's dead body.
Okay. Right, what do we got next, boys? I hear you asking. What we've got is vehicle usage. Okay, so dealing with vehicles driving in convoy, how they do that, halting convoys, how we stop the convoys, getting an ARD around the vehicle column and or a halted convoy in the herringbone formation, as well as use of helicopters and mounting and dismounting them, just so we don't all end up in a clusterfuck, okay? So, I'll whiz on really quickly. What we'll do, Haruna, Fawn, and me will be cars, okay? We are now Brum Brums. Haruna,
You
Fawn, you're the
sexually
first car.
identifies them.
Can I get Zeus healed, please?
Yep. Right, Fawn, you are...
I'm what? You cut out, bro.
You're the lead car, mate, if you face that way behind you.
Room.
Right, point your gun up forwards. Cool, lead car. Turret is facing forward. He is responsible for the forward area. Bruno, you are now the second car because you can't seem to decide where you want to stand. Right. Okay, no, you're the rear car. Lovely. Right, I'm the second car, which means I'm responsible because there's only 3 of us for left and right. So I'm going to be doing a nice slow search of both. And Runa is responsible for our rear. Very much like a herringbone when we're stopped and sat together, crouched, but slightly different. Okay. When you start adding more cars to the equation, Simon, if you want.
I'm sorry. Number 3.
You number 3, bro. I'll cover left. Simon's
Covering right. Ta-da. We add more cars. Demi, hop in here behind Simon. You're covering left with me.
Gun.
See? More cars.
Wonderful. Everybody happy with where the car's turrets are facing when we're in convoy?
Room, room.
Cool. So yeah, it's responsible for covering the front is the front man, and he always keeps his turret front unless there's something like life-threatening to the left or the right that he needs to deal with. Cool.
Like a suicide bomber.
Fucking suicide bombers. Okay, everybody happy with that?
Aye.
Nice. Now, when we're driving in convoy as well, let's say we get halted in an area like this because we are taking contact to the front, or we're being ambushed. So we're in a valley, we're being ambushed. How do we back on out of that? Simple, backwards. So keep facing forwards. If you've got threat forwards that you're getting away from, reverse from it. Quite often, even Arma simulates it quite well. You got a big old engine block in front of you that will actually catch most of the hurtful intent from the people that are firing at you. And if it hits the engine block, chances are it won't get through to hit you. So the car might get fucked. But if you turn around, it'll go through the flimsy little back door and give you a cut and a bruise. Cool. Right, everyone happy with driving in a convoy and sort of backing away as well?
Yes.
Nice. I'm not going to fucking go over this in great detail because that is atrocious. Yeah, literally. When we get onto a driver's course, however, that will be broken down more. Alright. Vehicular ARDs. Vehicular ARDs are wonderful. Let me find a car. So vehicle ARDs are essentially the same as normal ARDs, just with a vehicle. I'm going to put GMG down because they're quite fun. Right, so we got 4 dudes. How do we cover it? One's covering front or 12 o'clock, one's on 6, one's on 3, one's on 9. Same goes for cars. If you've got 4 of them, you might spread them out a little bit more than this, but for the sake of my little diagram, they're not going to be. You should do that. Okay? And you're covering all 360 degrees with the turrets. They've also got commanders with GPMGs, so that's really cool. Okay, that making sense with a vehicle ARD? Everything's the same, you're just in a vehicle. So you need to cover all your sectors still. So if we take away one car, again, very simple, we'd do the exact same. With people, is we'd have something similar to this. Okay, so we're covering as best we can, and everybody's responsible for about a 120-degree arc here. And if there's 2, you're responsible for 180 degrees, so, you know, it's not as well covered as if there were more, but hey-ho, you've done it. Right, if there's 150, then voila, you're winning, aren't you? Cool. Everyone happy with vehicle ARDs and pretty much the premises of just using the turrets, yeah? Nice. I'll take no as a yes. Remember, that's legally binding, people. Cool.
And that is how I lost my doctor's license.
Anyway,
Demi.
That's why I found it on the sex offenders list.
I mean, every time I move house, I just have to knock on everyone's door and introduce myself, that's all.
He's a vampire.
And when the patient woke up, the doctor was never heard from again.
Right, what do we got next? Halting convoys. Halting convoys is done in what we call a herringbone. However, it's a vehicular herringbone. So, come on.
Follow the bush.
I think he's just come with me.
Yes. Bush, fix your internet. It's shy.
What, am I cutting out?
Yes.
It's not that, it's just me being quiet and I'm not talking as loudly as I once would.
Talk loud.
Okay, Boomer, I'll talk as loud as I possibly can.
Well, you call me a boomer, you're older than me, fuckhead.
Yeah, probably. Right, anyway. Ghosty, wake up, Ghosty. Yoo-hoo. Hashtag failing Ghosty on this part of the course. Right, anyway.
No, I'm awake.
There he is.
Get the fuck over here,
I
soldier.
was awake. I'm just having a wank.
Right.
No, I'm
So-
talking to someone else.
That's not a good thing. Right. We got 4 vehicles. We are holding them. Oh, that was close. They were nearly inside each other. Okay.
You're into that,
So-
aren't you?
We have 4 vehicles and we need to hold them. How do we hold them? Don't just stop like that, do they? Because that would be awful for the road. Fucking traffic. What we do is we pull them off in a herringbone. First geezer will stop and go yeet. Okay. Second one will go yeet. Yeet. Third will... Oh, wasn't very good. Go back over there, little man. Cool. Right. Third will be quite angry because he's about to have to be put on a wall. I know. They are. Cool. And fourth will be back over here. Yep. Cool. Sorted. There you are. Right. So that is what will stop them in. Okay. Do you know why we'll do that? Yeah. You can cover your rears. You can cover your sides. Turrets are nice and movable, and you're keeping the road free from congestion. So there's not some angry locals that will get very pissed at you and then pull out their fucking granddad's AK and absolutely butt rape you. So.
And if you need to leave, you just reverse.
Yep, exactly. Straight back out onto the road as such.
And then you run over a bush.
And then some man out of an RPG pops your tire. I'm gonna put that kid down. Got power in there.
Cool. Okay, so we all know the advantages of that formation. Keeps the road clear, allows you to cover everything, and you got quick exit unless you're in a husky because the thing moves slower than me granddad. Nice. Moving on. Forming an ARD or dismounted ARD round vehicles is an also very, very simple task. So essentially when we do ARDs, most of the time you'll fall in towards your IC and it'll go, yeah, I need you to do this, I need you to do that, and it'll position you. However, a vehicular ARD is very simple, and sometimes you won't even need positioning. So let me get a man truck out here, because it's quite nice to demonstrate it with. Okay. So we are 6 blokes in the section, and what... Right, I'm going to put helicopter pilots down, because that's easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Look at those men.
Luckily for you, there are no lampposts in the nearby area.
Yeah,
we work.
Fuck you!
We work in 6-man teams, so 6-man sections. Right, so it fits nicely to this formation. Right, what we do is we station someone right at the front, to the left or the right of the vehicle. Well, both left and both right of the vehicle. They will cover slightly left and slightly right. So if you think of it like a clock, the vehicle is facing 12. The man on the right, this man over here, will be covering 12 o'clock to about 2 o'clock. Okay, so that's what he's responsible for. He slices it in the middle, aiming at about 1, and he can cover both of his things. Right, so that's the way he's facing. Man 2, that's me. Man 2 will go from 12 till about 10. So the same sort of distance and the same sort of fucking time on the clock, but he's just doing it left, so inverse of it. Okay, but he's covering the same sort of arc. Right, man 3, very simple. He covers from about 2 to 4. So he's slightly right like this. Right, on the other side, covers roughly about 10 to 8. On the same side, you're going to have to trust me that he's over there, because I know you probably can't see him.
I see his tootsies.
Tootsies, ooh. And then you got the 2 blokes on the rear who are doing exactly the same as the front, just backwards. Okay, so they are covering from 4 to 6 and from about 8 to 6 as well.
Some
right.
objection.
Go.
Aren't they a bit too close because
Wonderful.
of that whole rocket thing?
I was about to ask you exactly what you think's wrong with this. Anybody think anything else is wrong with this ARD slightly? No, they're all pilots. That's the main difference. Yeah, that's what I was testing.
There are not a lot of lampposts in the area.
We'll get them. Yeah, we'll get them over here, and we'll get them all to take a knee, so they can be a little more stable, like that. Cool. So that is pretty much how it's done. Now, imagine we have 2 vehicles on there. How would we do that?
Just do it again.
Yep, literally. Move the middle people to the middle of the vehicle. Pretend that one vehicle, that's just one big vehicle. Convoy becomes one big block. They move to the rear of the convoy. Middles in the middles. However, you may have more men, so you might do something like this. Okay. Or, once you've done something like that, you might just not have that many on the thingy. So if you have 20 dudes here covering 3 vehicles, you don't want all 20 stood around it, maybe. You might only want X amount. Keep your vehicle driver and your gunner in, and then maybe a couple of lads that are off somewhere out at the side. But is everybody happy with forming an ARD round a convoy and a single vehicle? Lovely. Okay, it all makes sense, right? I hope I'm doing a good job in explaining this. If I'm not, let me know and I'll
No,
go
but
over it.
yes.
You keep no.
Makes sense.
What's wrong? What you not getting?
Oh no, I got it. I just
Alright.
being difficult.
All right.
Being a shit.
Typical ghosty. Being a little fucking cunt. I'll kill you, mate. You'll have some fucking words from me.
Joke's on you. He wants to die.
What was that, Corporal?
Oh, don't. That really fucking hurts my feelings. Please. I prefer the term cunt. Right. Anyway, moving on.
Corporal Bush.
Cringe.
All right, Big Shaq.
Yeah, that's better. Kebab man, Big Shack, whatever.
Major
Yes,
Bush.
sir.
Not Big Shaq, Big Shaq.
Yeah.
Ex-major.
Yes, sir, Corporal, sir.
Right.
Oh God, hang yourself. Jesus.
I'm about to, mate.
Yes, sir, Corporal.
Oh. Right. Anyway,
Yes,
let's
sir.
move on to, before I end up murdering myself, let's move on to helicopters.
Well,
Right.
I don't like helicopters. I throw myself out of them.
Helicopters are easy.
Yeah, well,
I've fallen out one twice in the
you
same
might
one.
not like helicopters, but helicopters
boys.
don't like lampposts.
What we're going to do is practice loading up into a helicopter. Cool. What we'll do is we'll come over towards the helicopter.
You'll be motorway in this example.
This is
Excelente.
not the sort of helicopter you want to hop into because it's a CAS helicopter, I've just realised. But let's pretend it's a side mounting helicopter, right? What Fawn will do is the two I see at the section. We'll take a knee next to there and we will all form a little herringbone to the side of it. We're in a safe area, so we don't really care. We got all the time in the world. We'll chop into a herringbone, right? Nice and leisurely. We're sitting here. The crew chief might hop out if it's a big helicopter and go, yo, this is what's going down. Do this, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm going to do this, blah, 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 whatever. And chat whatever shit flyboys do. And Fawn will go, cool. And essentially, as I walk past, he'll go, yeah, one. Cool. Two will get in.
Two. Then you go, Ghosty. 3.
Cool. So, hop on out.
4, 5, 6, etc., etc.
Hello there.
Why will we count people in?
To make sure everybody in the section's
To
here.
make sure everyone is in.
Make sure we're not bringing immigrants.
Okay, yeah.
There ain't no stowaways on my helicopter.
All valid points.
Sneaking in.
If you do manage to bring on someone that's not meant to be there, I would be fucking
A man's
impressed.
just holding on to the rotors.
Remember to do your NSPs.
We'll take him to Calais. We'll take him to Calais. Right. Cool. Okay, so that's. Let's go over it when it's not safe.
You'll find that a bit too funny.
What we'll do is go over it when it's not too safe. So say we've been getting shot at or something and a helicopter's coming in or we expect contact from the north. I'm going to do it because we've not got like proper cover. We may... Oh yeah, come here.
I don't feel safe.
Run before ice gets you.
Run, you fools!
We'll get a little very, very tight ARD and or herringbone. So I'll take point on the herringbone. Right, so we'll be hiding in here. We'll sit here. We'll go, right, helicopter's expected to come in 5 minutes or 2 minutes. Right, helicopter's here. What we do. We are currently in cover. This is what we do at the last moment. We don't want to be sitting here forever because this compound has fuck all defense because we're all sat on our asses over here in a corner. Right. But when the helicopter comes, we'll sit here. We'll get organised. We are now in a line. Fawn helicopter has landed. What Fawn will do is he'll take point and he'll run out. He'll go to the helicopter and at a jogging pace, he'll get there first. And as soon as he's gone, we're going as well. A light jog for us. This is a dangerous area. He'll take and he'll count us in.
1.
Rapid.
2. 3.
He's pretty much just counting us as we're hopping in.
4. 5.
Real fitness, I wonder.
6. Let's find out.
Where we going, boys?
7.
Wildcats, an 8-seater in total.
Unlucky Fawn. See you later, brother.
There's one more seat. There's one more seat.
There's a pilot
All in,
seat
all in.
still.
Last man.
Right, hop out.
Let's go.
Oh, I was the pilot.
Lift off.
This helicopter is it's a what you call it? It's a relic. Not a real. Fucking hell, Bush. What's your words even? Right. So that's kind of how we do it. We'll stay in a safe area, and then we'll come out and expose ourselves to risk for the smallest amount.
Cattle
We'll
again.
all end up. Oh yeah, my bad. So we'll all end up if we run in a gaggle. We'll all end up like this, trying to load into a helicopter all at once. People will be fucking flying everywhere. Fawn will be sitting there screaming because he's not knowing who's in the helicopter and who's outside. And then poor Demi will be sat in the compound wondering what's happened and where everyone's gone.
That's happened once to
Yeah.
me. And I, did not,
I know it did.
didn't appreciate it much.
Yeah, I know. That's why we do it
That's,
properly.
that's the point.
Right, you happy with that? Good. Right, dismounting is very similar. Dismounting in a safe area, again the same. From a side mounted, you hop on out, you move to the side, we'll sit about here, we'll get a herringbone again. But don't worry about forming a herringbone. Okay, does that... Okay, everyone knows why we'll do that when we're safe. Little herringbone, or we'll just sit in a line or something like that. Depends if we're back at base and or wherever.
I'm speed walking.
But yeah, is everyone happy with why we sit just outside the helicopter, not too far?
Yes.
Oh, it's safe. We're not going to get shot at. If we do, it's probably one of your mates trying to fucking murder you or something. Don't know why they'd try and murder you, but hey ho, they have tried.
There are several reasons to murder me.
Question.
Yes.
What happens if an RPG hits the helicopter?
But you're fucked, don't you? You're dead. It's not much you can really do. God's will, really.
All right, next question.
Next question.
God's not the answer, we don't.
What if Russia starts in all that nuclear war where it's in the helicopter?
Same again, you're dead. If you're sitting in the back of the helicopter, you'll be fine because the only thing that kill our pilots are lampposts.
Fuck you, Bush. I was the crew medic. I couldn't do much more.
Yeah, I know. But hey, all right. Now we're in a dangerous area. We're getting out of the helicopter. Fawn's yeeting out, and we'll go out in order. So Fawn's yeeted out, and he's charging into a safe area. Right. I'm gonna get out. 1, 2 will hop out. 3 will hop out. 4 will hop out. 5 will hop out. 6 will hop out. 7 will hop out. And we're all running all the time. Now we're in a safe area, and we'll organise over here because we want to get away from that helicopter. Because all that helicopter screams is fucking shoot me. Right?
What if you landed in an open field?
Yeah, exactly.
I thought. Hey, you cut out. Bush, you cut out.
In an open field.
Hello, you hear me?
Yes, I hear you now.
Cool. Right. So we need to be in here because it's safe. We can't be out there because if one of us goes down open in a field, we'll have to charge in here, figure out what the fuck's happened, lob some smokes, send them at least useful out, and fucking see if we can get hold of him. Cool. Everyone happy with that?
9.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
All right. Let's...
Do a spinny, boy.
When we do ARDs around helicopters, it's uber similar to cars, especially on a side-mounted one. Right? Side-mounted meaning people can dismount both sides, which means we can't know we're all going to get out the same side, so we're going to do an ARD around the entire helicopter. So if I nab Simon, Cook, a trio, Demi, and Ghosty, come with me. Simon and Cook, if you take the front left and the front right. A trio, if you take the middle left.
Front left.
Right.
Ghosty, you take the middle right.
Demi, hop out. Me and Demi will be on the rear left and the rear right.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the seat. Once again, we'll push away from the fucking helicopter a little bit, and we'll take a knee. And voila.
We've got an ARD. We've got
an ARD. Right, now we're in the ARD and you're in your spot. What do? Hit the dirt. That's right. Beautiful. Lay down just so the helicopter doesn't fucking clonk you when it rolls about trying to take off. And also so that you're a little less visible and a little more safe. Right? Always when you do an ARDs around helicopters, lay on the floor. Okay. Can I sit?
No. Lay down. Like a bitch. Right.
So
Everybody
as
happy
well
with
as
that?
possible, we're still having eyes on the enemy's position.
Yeah, exactly. It means you're harder to hit, and if the helicopter rolls backwards, it means it's not going to bonk you or whatever.
That's just herringbone standard. If you stop taking herringbone for more than X amount of time, you get prone.
Yeah.
Your
Lay
knees
down on the
give
floor.
way, you get upset.
This is not a rear mounting helicopter. That is a side mounting.
You want a Chinook?
Yeah, that's a good idea actually.
It is a rear mounted one, Bush.
I thought it was a side mounted.
No, that's rear. That's the 38 one.
Oh right, no, that was the 18. Ah, joke's
Look,
on you.
we got a JHC boy over
Congrats.
here.
We have
Hey,
a
I'll
Chinook.
shoot you.
Right. So, boys, what we
Assuming
do...
you crash into a lamppost.
Anyway, what we do when we form an ARD
Okay,
around the back of
fucking
this...
come here.
Boys, come on. What we're going to do is we'll form an ARD exclusively around the rear of this helicopter. Fuck the pilots. He's got a big blast-proof shield. Right, we don't want to spread out too far. The only reason we do both sides of the helicopter on a side mounted is because people get in to the right and to the left, yeah? What we'll do here is we'll do a nice little ARD around the back of the helicopter. So Cook, if you face front left about here-ish. Simon, your front right. Ghosty, your middle right. Trio, your middle left. I'll be rear right, Demi's on rear left.
There you are, you're out the back, you're laying down, you're happy as a fucking frog.
Frogs cannot feel happiness.
Frogs are happy. Frogs are always happy.
Unless they get impotent.
Yeah, frogs can literally blow themselves up with fear. That is a happy, happy boy.
Do you know the water
Rex, not a
frogs in can turn them gay?
That man's an InfoWars subscriber.
God damn it, I'm gonna have that song stuck on my fucking head for the rest of the day. Fuck you, Ghosty.
What?
Right.
We done yet?
Okay, who's
Almost.
watching Pitch Perfect?
Oh, it's coming through your mic, mate.
Yeah, that's you.
Who's watching Pitch Perfect? Oh, fuck me.
He asks
All right.
innocently.
Right, anyway. So, let's get on. That is how you do it around a rear-mounted helicopter. Any clues as to why?
You can get back up now.
Was wondering why I can hear it. I realised I still have my phone on.
Good few reasons. Yep, go on, Cook.
Convenience.
Yep, yeah, exactly. You don't have to run because we're fat and lazy. Also, another good reason you might not want to be around the front is look at the fucking thing mounted on the side. Fuck standing anywhere near that.
I like going down.
The fucking
I see
pure
no issue
machine
stepping
of
in.
death and
That
carnage.
looks like a micro penis and a single ball.
You'd have experience with that, wouldn't you?
Yep.
Right, anyway, come on over, boys, and we'll get going.
That
Damn,
is
Cook just threw himself onto the floor.
that is all that we need to cover in a helicopter. Have we got any questions about using the helicopters?
Do we get to choose the bird on the side?
No, that would be down to aircrew.
Can I piss out of the helicopter onto the enemy?
Depends if you got the aim for it.
It's kind of like an air strike, you know?
Depends if you get the air pressure.
Oh god.
Tactical herpes.
And any other sexual disease I might transmit.
Yeah,
would
fair
it
enough.
would it count as chemical warfare?
Yes.
Biological warfare, yeah.
Oh, you brought the Geneva Convention.
CVRN threats.
No, that would be biological warfare.
Oh shit, yeah.
All right.
Remember to block
cool.
ban Rob, guys.
Fucking hell. Right.
I
what
now
have we got
understand why we
next?
wear helmets.
Ah, right. We
Shrapnel.
have patrolling. Yeah, shrapnel and hurty things also.
And piss.
Shrapnel and piss and Taliban. Yeah.
Quite the
Alright.
same if you think about it.
Yeah, to be honest. We'll also all
I
be
thought that was
issued.
shit.
After this, I'll be making my case to the big boss man Aaron to give us tactical umbrellas.
Can we get like the umbrella hats?
Yeah, just there's a helmet attached, but you just go on.
You get a little
Standard issue Beanie hats.
tail fucking umbrella for your canteen as well to make sure it doesn't get in there.
What do you mean? It's already in there.
Tip it to the flash hider. Aiming it.
Alright. What do we got next? We have patrols. We're almost there, gents. Almost.
I know how to patrol. You walk in a straight line for
It's
We
almost
have-
been 3 hours.
Yeah, bro. It is. Remember, I'm fitting 2 sessions into one. My voice feels like a fucking...
Carpet.
Whoops.
Bush. Who have you been inside?
Everybody.
Ah,
still
damn.
hurts.
That's why my asshole's sore.
My throat is as dry as a fucking nun.
I get it. That's that one quote.
Yeah,
Ah!
it's my favourite.
I'm not sure
quote.
how everyone's doing on water, but
You think
we're running
nuns
quite
are
low.
some lesbian orgies all
I've
the
done
time?
3 bottles of water as well.
Bush.
I meant in game, but yeah.
Oh yeah, fucking hell, good point. I'm gonna die. Good point. Alright.
Bush.
Yes.
None. I need to go grab a drink. Be back.
Alright, cool.
Should spawn in some water.
Wait, where did Simon go? Oh, there he is.
He disconnected like ages
Jesus,
ago.
Simon.
Oh no, wait. We're always talking about time.
Disappeared from my view. I was very fucking worried.
Very scared, bro.
Not
Alright.
only is a magic medic, he just magically disappears as well.
Basically.
Did you not touch me?
Need water.
I don't have any water.
Social distancing.
Right, Corporal.
Sorry.
Water.
My balls just retracted a bit more.
Yeah, what?
I fucking hate that.
We all know that pee is stored in the balls.
How did
Where
that
are
happen?
balls?
Right, we got section attack exercise 2 and fighting in woods and forests after we've done patrols. So, I'll whiz through patrols in 10 minutes. We'll get to the section attack exercise and we'll do FIWAF hopefully by within half an hour, 40 minutes. Right, I'm gonna take a piss, otherwise I will burst. I shall return.
I was gonna quote that real quick.
Why is it so...
There we go. Bush has been quoted. Remember to eat your MRE meatballs and pasta.
Meatballs are by far just the best. I should play. Oh,
Meatballs.
we might get we got some good ones. We got the Thai soup, it's pretty good as well. The regular and also the veggie breakfast. And chicken and beans.
Alright, you beautiful people, let's get through it. Everybody here.
Mate, my voice is killing me.
I am here.
Your voice is killing you. I've been
Yeah,
doing
what the fuck
fucking
do
talking.
you mean? You're
Yeah,
not
but I've been
supposed to be
screaming for the
talking.
past 3 hours.
So fair. Ghosty, are you alive?
Because it
Not
makes you
if I
pitch
can
perfect.
Shane, not if I can.
Yeah, he's gone to take a
Oh,
pitch
can I can say
perfect
anything
break.
about it? How beat to it?
Oh, Demi, can you go back to where you were? That semicircle was fucking beautiful.
Fine.
Okay, weapons up, boys. Points at the boy.
Beautiful.
Excellent, bro.
And I'm not
Contact
gonna
5
need
meters.
anything.
Rapid
I'm
fire.
just
Oh,
starving.
fuck. Hold on. You wouldn't shoot a naked man.
Got a rifle.
Fuck.
I can legally shoot you.
I would, in fact, shoot
Bush
the naked
scrambles to find
Just
his
not
gear
with
as he
bullets.
realizes what mistake he's made.
Armed troops stand still.
Corporal O. Bush
I'll
realizes the
kill the
mistake
weapon.
he has made.
Okay, so I've got.
Cool.
I haven't got a drink, but I've got ice cream. So
That's good. Good compromise. Right, patrols. I'm going to whiz through this. We have many different types. 1, 2, 3, 4 that I'm supposed to go over with you today. So, let's whiz. First of all, we will go over the standing patrol. Standing patrol is super easy, super simple. It sounds like we're going to be walking about because of the term patrol. However, we are not. A standing patrol is a little patrol posted in a little well-defended area. For example, perfect example actually, up that hill. Have a look, bearing 40. There is a bunker. This is a quite important MSR leading from the south to the north. So a standing patrol might be deployed to a bunker or a small area like that to cover important areas of ground like this. So yeah, basically, you deploy standing patrols to cover the likely avenues of approach to the enemy. So if we do a recce patrol down south and see forces massing, I don't know, 2 kilometers south of here, we'll think this is the best road in the area or the only paved road in the area. No, scrap that. Only paved road on the fucking island. And chances are they'll utilise it to try and make a push north. So we may deploy a couple of standing patrols to either defend or alert us to enemy movement in the area, right? Does that make sense? Lovely. Right, standing patrols are often also used for retasking. So you may be deployed on a standing patrol to here, which is defending its compound, where you may later, in a few hours, be retasked as a QRF, or you may be pushed out to aid on a further mission, acting on intel, or get involved with something else, or whatever. So standing patrols are not fixed. Sometimes you can be retasked from them. But when we're on a standing patrols, your IC will go over with you a few good little fucking bits of precaution. Alternating defensive positions. It's not a fucking star fort defense. You will have a little bit of defense in depth. So if you do end up covering ground that you know the enemy may fucking advance over, you won't just go, right, we have that hilltop. We are staying there. We die or we hold the hilltop. You'll defend in depth, you'll have different little staggered positions, and you will be able to perform a fight and withdrawal, and you will have plans to perform a fight and withdrawal. For example, look at that bunker. My likely choice would be if contact becomes overwhelming, we will dip further north behind that, and we'll perform a fight and withdrawal utilizing the little wood line and try and get towards the coast. Okay, so you will have plans to withdraw. It isn't a hold this or die trying sort of op. None of it is. And those are all measures that are definitely prepared well in advance of deploying on that sort of patrol. Whew, right. Is everybody happy with that? I have freeballed it, so it probably sounded a little bit weird. If you want me to explain anything again, I can. Any questions on the stand-in patrol? No is yes, that's legally binding. We're moving on. Right, reassurance patrols. Reassurance patrols, you've got a couple of different little subtypes. You can deploy for a few different reasons. You can reinsure defences. So if we have a defensive line across the island, that fort is one part of it. There's another fort over there. You may take a little reassurance patrol, moving between friendly defensive positions, making sure no enemy have slipped past, and making sure everything is well defended. That in that context means you are essentially reassuring your front line. Okay, you do that. That is very simple. Another type of reassurance patrol is a patrol to a town to talk to civilians, reassure the locals, make sure there's a presence known. So any of you that were here on Monday, we did a bit of a reassurance patrol mixed with a recce patrol, which turned into a fighting patrol. So, oh yeah, 2 patrols I haven't mentioned yet, but hey ho. We did a reassurance patrol. We went and spoke to some locals. We tried to gather some intel. That is mainly what you're there for. But hey ho. So again, reassurance patrols are not combat focused. They don't utilize 3 tanks, fucking half a motorized battalion, and a platoon of infantry. They are fairly small, sometimes sections, maybe platoon as well. Often platoon. But hey ho. Again, you don't want to intimidate local populace because that is often what we do reassurance patrols for, especially in a counterinsurgency environment. So you don't want to take a fucking tank rolling down the street going, "De los where's the enemy are." Otherwise, they might be slightly worried and might not want to talk to you. Okay. So, again, in that context, dealing with civilians is likely what we'll be doing when we're on reassurance patrols. So you are there to try and gather intel, make everybody know that you're there, make them happy, make sure they're happy, talk, be chatty, be friendly. Don't see someone and go, "Go on the fucking ground." Not gonna mag
But
into
if I
this.
want to.
I will discharge on you, and I do not mean my willy.
He
That
means
is
the
very
paper.
sad.
Yeah, I mean this one. Boom, boom.
No, paper is only discharge.
Oh, that one too. Yeah, yeah. One shortly followed by the other. Cool. So voila. So specialist equipment may be carried as well. So you might have to rely on some organic firepower. So last up when we did a reassurance patrol, we did actually have a sneaky beaky little one too, up in the hills with a 60 mil and a fucking 50 cal, ready to lay down some hurt if we got into trouble, which eventually did happen. And well, it didn't happen in the reassurance patrol, but we moved on and it did happen. We had to use them. So you're not going to have tons of people there, so you will have to rely on some specialist kit sometimes just to get you out of a bit of a jam if you do get into one. Any questions on those sorts of patrols? Nice. My tongue feels like sandpaper, but nonetheless, we'll continue and try and get on to Phil ASAP. Right. Fighting patrols. So fighting patrols, they are massively combat focused. As the name indicates, you are there to do fighting. And if you don't do fighting, you'll be quite disappointed. Idea being, you deploy in a platoon to a company level of strength. You then move into an area, you make your presence known, and you essentially bait an enemy force into engaging you, and at which point you will engage the shit out of them, pretty much. If it's in a counterinsurgency sense, you might loiter, you might tempt fate, go to an area you expect the enemy to be in, they'll engage you, you get into a big firefight, and you'll be able to neutralize any enemy in the area and or push them out of the area. So they rely on a lot more manpower, a platoon, so that's 30 people sometimes, most of the time a platoon structure 30 people, to a company, which is about 150 people and 120 people. So there's a lot more people there, and there's a lot more supporting assets there. Oftentimes, or pretty much all of the time, you'll have a designated QRF ready for you, and potentially more supports, such as supporting fires and/or CAS and blah blah blah. All right. Again, specialist kit, like 60 mils may be carried. This time, not because you may need specialist kit like we did last time. We had to rely on a bit of specialist kit because there were fewer of us. This means you can pair that with more people and end up a complete and utter roll force, which would be awesome. Blah blah blah. Supporting assets, maybe put on standby, maybe carry and go to hell bags. So if you take vehicles on them, like we often will, you'll grab an extra bag, pack some more mags, pack some more frags, take a couple more AT launchers, maybe even in there, etc., etc. Right, is everyone happy with that? Nice. No means yes. And I can see a tree doing the big yes, so that's a yes for all of you. Cool. Nice. Last part, reconnaissance patrols. Surprisingly, what we do quite a bit of. Haha. Haha. Get it? SRR.
We do it special.
I wonder why would.
Right, you all got my joke. Wonderful. Let's move on. So, recce patrols. They're used before advancing into enemy territory and/or to gain a sort of an image of the enemy territory. So they use to gather intel on suspected enemy positions and/or confirmed enemy positions leading up to or pre an attack, or when you're expecting an attack or something like that. All right, so these patrols can identify a likely avenue of approach, and in response to finding a likely avenue of approach, deploy something like a standing patrol. So again, if we led a recce patrol a couple of kilometers south to a known enemy position and scouted that out, and we saw 50 to 60 men fucking arming up, looking at like they've set up a little staging ground with temporary camps. Well, no, they're not going to stay there forever because the temporary camps are very uncomfortable. They're going to be moving soon. Chances are we'll identify this MSR as a fucking key bit of terrain they'll attempt to exploit. So what we'll do is deploy a couple of standing patrols to make sure that doesn't happen, and/or we know when it's happening so we can respond to it rapid. Okay, so recce patrols are fucking vital before you act on anything. Before you ever do an attack, there should either be a little reconnaissance element to your patrol, and/or recce should be done well in advance of the target that you're going to. Okay, moving on. Recce patrols rely on extreme stealth and are conducted in very small teams. We operate in 6-man sections, so we can get away with doing recce patrols in 6-man sections. However, often they can be done with 2 to 4 men as well, as ideal. Less men, less chance of being spotted. Double-edged sword, you get spotted when you got 2 blokes there, you're fucked. You get spotted when you got 6 lads there, you're much better off. Right, moving on. If contact breaks out while conducting a recce patrol, you are not Rambo. Your whole essence and the whole thing your IC will be drilled into them is to break contact, get out of there, perform a fight and withdrawal. Because after all it takes is one lucky little AI man with a fucking AK to go blat, and you will die. Well, probably not die, but you'll fall on your face and have to be carried. At that point, should have run earlier. Okay, so if you take contact, the idea is not to fight it because you're such a small team and you may not have support assets available rapid. The idea is to break contact and pull yourself out of that situation. Nice. Okay. Again, there's another little recce report template, which is called SLAMAG, but we won't go over that. Actually, we will very quickly. SLAMMAG. Something that you use when you're identifying little positions of enemy. Strength, location, their aim, methods, so how they do stuff and their routine. Morale, aids, so device that aids them, so they might have, I don't know, mortars or something like that. And G being the ground, so the ground surrounding the thing. So those are stuffs that you will look out for. So it's not just, oh look, I've seen a Taliban. Where was he? He was here. Sorted. It's a lot more in depth and there is quite a bit to it. But that's not something you'll need to know for a very long time. By very long time, I mean 5 to 6 days. So, any questions? Don't you even start.
So cold.
Cold.
Right.
Eat an ice cream and regret it.
I'm tired.
What do we got next?
I'm
we
tired.
have two things. Do we want to do fighting in woods and forests, or section attack?
Oh.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
At the same time.
No, I mean which first?
Do the woods one first.
You have a good night now. If I have to do all of this again, I'm gonna be killing myself.
You will
a good
have to
night.
do fighting. You will have to do fighting in woods and forests and section attack exercise 2 again. But chances are, when we get the other blokes on for it, Beast and Hastings, they will have to go back through the Fibua land nav and then go through patrols and vehicle usage.
I guess I'll stay then.
It'll take 30 minutes. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's 30 minutes to them all for my liking.
Well, good thing I don't give
Goodbye.
a fuck. Right. Anyway, let's move on. We'll go into the woods first. Woods is fun.
Not so.
That is an opinion.
Okay. This is where we'll do it.
I thought Demi would like wood.
Demi loves wood.
I love wood, but not in that kind of sense where it's 10:30 in the evening and I'm tired.
That sounds like the
Oh, you'll be
best time for wood.
Woman up, Demi. Woman up.
Real man, go to bed at 12 and get up at 4.
Yeah, I fucking love that. Sleep schedule is fab. Right. Right, 3 methods when in woods and forests. Low threat, med threat, high threat. So you got 3 different SOPs. When you're in a low threat, you are walking in a file, just chilling behind each other. Your spacing is 5 to 10 meters, trying to keep it tight so you don't lose the lad standing in front of you into trees. So essentially, you just walk to where you're going in a file. One minor change: your point man is on full auto. Your point man is ready to lay down one hell of a lot of fire. So if we're walking in a file and we take contact to our front, what we need to do is end up in a baseline. So everybody needs to split to the right and split to the left, and that takes a couple of seconds, yeah? You're 10 meters behind, it will take everybody 3 to 5 seconds to get into the line. So what happens is the point man identifies contact, may take contact, and he proceeds to do this. Tags out. The poor cunt that's just spotted a bunch of lads walking in the woods will go, "Oh no, what's happening? Why am I here? I want to go home."
Here just to suffer.
Right? And in the time that our man has decided that he wants to go home, you will all be in an extended line. Point man will be reloading, and everybody will be able to make sure he definitely does not go home.
And the one sound you don't want to hear is a click when you pull that trigger.
Oh yeah, if you kick, you're fucked. Scream stoppage, and the second man behind you should figure out what's happening.
Yeah.
Scream stoppage, lay down, get on your knees, and pray to God. Cool. Right. We're happy with that. Happy is relative, because I know Demi's anything but happy. Right. Cool. Second. Okay. Right now we're in. 1 second more on this. Now we're in an extended line. We kill. After we have killed enough, IC will go, now we attack. Now you need to attack. Supporting fire team may stay here. IC's fire team may flank. Or you might big balls it and have the fire teams bound forward. So us 3 on the left. Yeah. Chadway. Chad. Just bound 20 meters, lay down. Next team bounds, and you just literally run up onto them and go, "Yo, what's up?" Bang, bang.
And then you end up deaf because your earplugs slid off at some point.
Yeah, it's fucking awful. Sounds awful. Sounds awful. But everyone happy with that, yeah? You can bound through it, or you can lead a section attack. Cool. Medium level threat. We know there are enemy in the woodblock, or we think there are enemy. So what we're going to do is go, chances are they are here, and we walk at that position already in an extended line. Nobody's on full auto this time. You're all just walking towards the contact, nice and leisurely, and as soon as it breaks out, you're ready to go. Oh shit! Everybody guns up, bang, 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 bang. You murder some bitches. Once bitches have been murdered, and you have gained fire superiority, IC goes, attack. Right, and you attack the same way, either bounding up towards it and or leading a section attack. Right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Level 3. This is a nice little bit of movement that I like. If you all stand in an extended line facing me, please.
Arrowhead? Question mark?
Extended line.
We'll get into that in a bit. We're going to go in an extended line and do 1s and 2s.
Yes, very fun.
No.
1s and 2s is fab. Demi, hop in the line for us. You're on Whisper.
His game is dying as he speaks.
Alright, okay. Alright,
Clock's
don't worry,
down.
dummy. You stay and watch. Right. Atrio, you're a 1. You're going to be a 2 cook. This Fawn Man is a 1. Bruna 2. Simon 1. Ghosty 2.
What we're going to do is advance nicely. So we know there are enemy at this position. What we're going to do is advance
1s and 2s.
So essentially, 2s are going to cover first.
1s.
You're going to walk or run forward, or jog forward, to about where I am, and then halt, and then take a knee.
Ghosty's 2.
Once.
Do you want us to do that now? Okay.
Yeah, once if you move forward to me, come to me. 2s are watching your back.
Bang.
Right,
Ones are holding, the IC may call that, or whoever. Then 2s are going to move. 2s move through them. Go, go, go.
Pew, pew, pew.
And this is 1s and 2s. 2s will hold. 1s will go again. Basically, like retarded bounding. If you ever need to use it, you'll need to use it. So voila, there you are, sorted.
Right.
Everybody happy with that sort of scheme of movement? What happens when you take contact though?
Baseline, baseline, baseline.
Baseline, 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 yep. And then once you start advancing again, you keep doing that. So the way we were taught it is to keep doing that and just move 1s and 2s in smaller little bounds up to them until you're knocking on their door, and then you can go, hello there, bang. Right, but by that time, they should already have been dead, because you shouldn't really be moving if they're going to be able to get you. Cool.
What about arcs of fire? Because you're probably going to end up shooting your mate in the back of the head.
Yeah, this is the one trouble with it, is people struggle to do straight lines, especially in woods and forests. So it
Why not
does end up
just
a bit messy.
Down.
Yeah, it's surprisingly, it's the main reason that I gathered from it when I was taught it is because there's 3 of you on the left that may be Charlie Fire Team and 3 of you on the right. Because there's 3 on the right covering, they may not be able to see so far to the left because the nature of just the woods and forests, they haven't got good enough visibility to see all that way to the left. Whereas in a more open area, they can see everything. If that makes sense. So you kind of have one guy on the left who's able to watch the left, then one guy in the middle pretty much that's able to watch slightly further left, slightly further right, and the middle, and then another bloke that's staggered. So you stagger it, so everybody's got a little bit of protection rather than the man on the right being really protected when the right side fire team is covering, and the man on the left being really protected. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Cool. I feel like I've explained that awfully.
You did, but it came across.
Cool. That's good. That's good. Right. In my own retarded way, I have done explain. Wonderful. Right. So what we'll do is we will not go over woods and forest exercises just yet because it's not actually in the course. We did it last time to have a bit of a go at it because people didn't get 1s and 2s movements, but you seem to got it. So, my dear gentlemen, it's time to go and attack.
The final bit of the training.
This is the good part, Demi.
And then we can finally all go to bed.
And
Yep.
it's the final part as well. I don't care if it's good or not.
How do you think I feel? I've been speaking since fucking 6:30.
Yes, but it's
Pretty well.
also a lot later for me than it is for you.
It's an hour.
Hour late.
And that is
No.
a lot.
You've
No,
not
it's
had to
not.
speak
Fuck
either.
you.
Get out of here.
So
Cool,
mine.
right.
I've got work in the morning. Curse
Okay.
you.
You'll have work in the morning.
Everybody hit M. Yeah, fucking, I'm gonna be ruined in the morning as well. My voice is gonna be fucking awful tomorrow. I wake up sounding like I swallowed, I don't know, someone else's
Oh god.
lurgies. Right, everybody hit M. Like closing on me really close.
Acorn has recovered from a closed pipe.
Oh, that's good. Right, we are here.
Are we?
Oh,
Yes. This is the compound you are assaulting.
Isn't
I'm
this the
going
same
to let
one?
Fawn. No, it's a different one.
Darn.
You have got to move through woods and forests to get there, or along the road.
Ooh.
Choice of Fawn. So there are going to be another 6 to 8 enemy this time, not 4 to 6. Yeah, I've upped it by 2. I can have some of that. And you'll all be leading the attack together. Runa's your CMT. Fawn will be your IC.
I've not even got red pumps.
And I'll give you them. That's fine. And basically, you walk up there, bash the door in, fibula the fuck out of them, and go home. That's a technical term. Right. Everybody happy with everything so far? Fawn, any need for distribution of le flashbangs?
I think we have bash flangs.
Everybody have bang flashes?
Mhm.
I don't
nine.
think
No.
I do.
I have
I
two.
have titties.
Okay.
Anybody need ammo? I've got loads of
I
ammo.
adopt pumps and you don't med pumps.
Picture it didn't happen, Demi. Right, you need flashbangs. Cook. I shall give.
Oh no.
Right, who's gonna be my 2IC?
Go for
I
2
do not
flashbangs.
have the bash flanks.
You
Does
oh,
anybody
I have
need
flash.
ammo?
I'm
Me,
I
I
have
ready.
loads
have
of ammo.
bash flanks.
It's fine.
flash flanks, okay. Right, take Runa as your medic, 2IC Madman.
Okay, Brendan,
That's a good
you're in charge
mix.
of Delta. Have fun.
You're gonna have to do it sometime,
Oh.
Runa. You're gonna love it. Right.
Oh.
Right then, boys. You are free to set off as soon as Fawn is happy with you. You will be facing unarmored enemy again. They will be generic Middle Eastern militia.
Whoa.
The entire, just the building with the cross. Yep.
Yep, building with a cross.
Excellent.
Oh
Mind
god,
if you give me a
lag.
few max push? I forgot to actually.
Yeah,
Right.
take some out me.
Let's divide the fire teams.
Giving everybody me mags, giving everybody me fucking flashbangs.
Who wants to be in the
Do I have
assaulting
bash
fire
flanks?
team?
I want
do
to be
not
in the assault team.
I do
Is
not
it-
appear
You
to.
can, okay.
Oh wait, I do.
You guys come here.
Yes, how can I help you?
Excellent. And then I will take yeah,
Right.
this will work. This is fine.
And then who else who's a
Right, you guys can all go into team management and
Toasty
go,
cook,
I don't know,
damage.
fucking red.
Yeah, I actually need to get into your.
Because then I can see who's in the fire team.
And then my fire team goes to you and Simon go green, I guess.
Because I never did need a magazine.
Right. The plansies, boys, as Ghosty has very nicely pointed out on the map, is we are gonna go from here through these woods to here, probably take cover behind or in this building. You know, have Delta sit up here or something, Delta fire team, provide a bit of cover, while Charlie, assaulting fire team, is going to move up to here. I know there's a stone wall here, which is good. We will halt there. And then Delta's going to bound to us. Once Delta's set, Charlie's going to bound to this wall. And then start clearing the compound while Delta provides cover. Once we've cleared this building, Delta's going to move in. And then we will clear this one. Easy peasy.
Right, beautiful people. Are you all here tomorrow for the final little exercise thing?
Wait, there's more?
At 7 GMT, yes.
No, it's not. It's
Get
not
it
more.
done.
It's not training. It is fucking.
It is an actual.
I'm sending you at night time with your suppressors on to go and do backflips and kill a man.
But is it gonna take 3 hours?
It will
I
take
guess
you
that's on
as
us.
long as it takes you. It'll take about an hour. That's down to you. It took me and the boys that did it with me about
2
an hour and
hours?
20 minutes
Oh.
to actually get there.
Fair.
And we did a bit of holding on compound because one of them got lost in the midst of someone else's bodies. But yeah, that was quite funny. That was golden, wasn't it? Right,
Let's
anyway.
just go on with it.
Let's do it, boys. Good luck,
Excellent.
gentlemen. Make sure you are right. One tip: if you are being suppressed, allow yourself to be suppressed. If you value your face,
I
right?
do not.
You have another 5 lads with you that are able to help you out if you're in a jam, and/or wait for them to stop shooting, rather than going, "Oh shit, I'm being shot at. Who the fuck's that?" And then dead. Right? That's what I saw last section attack exercise a little bit of. So try and keep it on a rein a bit, and you know, if you're getting shot at, let them shoot at you. Let them have their fun. and then kill 'em.
Sorry.
Cool.
There's no contest. I mean, like, it's not a firing contest. It's not about who can shoot the most. It's
All I'm
about
hearing is
who
big
keeps
dick
their head
contest.
intact.
Okay,
And if
so
they
wait,
shoot you and they
wait.
can't hit you and you hide, then you're not losing your head. So therefore, you're doing everything correctly.
All I'm hearing is big dick contest.
My brain just
lose.
shut off for a minute. What fire team am I in? and What am I
You're in assaulting fire team. Charlie fire team, you're with me.
I got Bruno.
Welcome to
Ugh.
the crib.
Excellent. Does anyone want to take point or should I do it? I'll
That's
take point if
yellow.
nobody else
Take
does.
point.
That's green. Let's...
I see
I'm
taking
colorblind,
point.
leave me alone.
Um,
I can't distinguish between blue and yellow.
yeah, if you can just, once we set up, literally just that way.
All right, boys. Good luck.
Northwest.
Do you want me to do
Been a
it?
Hands
pleasure
here, I swear,
talking to all
I
of
swear.
you.
I swear,
We're
my
good
hands
to
are blue.
move on you, man.
My hands are blue.
Moving out.
Right. Stepping off, boys.
Nice ass, by the way, boys. Especially you, Demi.
Need to go off of safety. There we go.
Yeah.
It's important.
Important for the.
Just gonna go direct north in a sec. I think that's roughly where we need to go. No, northwest.
Our pace is a fast jog right now.
So go roughly this way.
Right, yeah, that's when you said sticking off.
Do you want me to go to more north in a sec?
Yep.
Okay.
Should see a building soon, TM.
See the road? I see the building, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna head for that.
Yeah, that's fine.
And see what we can see.
See what we can see.
Right, so we're all gonna get in this barn. We're all gonna face the north and see what we can see.
Seems pretty clear.
I don't think we have to clear it because it should in theory be
Yeah.
empty. Yes, excellent. I can already see a couple contacts up there.
I just got 5 seconds, sorry.
Someone stole his cat.
1 times packs in top right window. Left hand building.
Right, so as I said,
I see one Taliban. I see Jim. I see Bob.
Jim. Unbelievable.
Yo,
You
you
know
just
these
fucking
people.
pointed
There's
at
one
us.
very obvious guy, yeah.
Right.
I see one man moving.
Yeah, mark on the map if you see them.
I mean, he's moving.
Oh, right, well.
So once we're all set, we can get Delta set up at these windows, providing some support, and we can have Charlie moving up
What has on the roof? To be on the roof.
in a
Watch
baseline.
and shoot at first to make sure you don't. Actually, at first go. No.
We'll let them
Go
shoot
and
at us
then go
first.
watch and shoot. Yeah.
There's a really good window there. Guys on, yeah.
Alright, let me see real quick.
About 200 meters.
And this will do. Alright, so Charlie, you guys can come out to the left of this barn. We're gonna set up a little baseline. If we take fire, then Delta, you're free to engage. Right, Charlie, once you're ready, we're gonna move. We're just gonna fucking straight up jog over there. We take contact. TR, fire some rounds. Find some cover. And hopefully Delta will suppress the shit out of them, and we can move up. Once you guys are ready.
Ready.
Stepping off.
That window man's gonna just fucking light us up.
I have no fear.
You should.
Whoever's right, first to right, you're right in front
There's
of
a
the
guy
windows.
right there. There's guys, two guys on the road.
If you need to, take these stone walls as cover. Some of these bushes.
Well, they're looking at me. Can I shoot?
Right, Delta, engage. Charlie, move up to some cover, take some cover. Delta should be suppressing enough.
Delta, make that general thing.
See bushes.
On your left.
Yep.
Charlie, I want you guys to suppress those windows. Deliberate fire, please. I said Delta, I meant Charlie. Delta, you're free to move up to our pods right now.
There's one up on the fucking roof.
One,
Top edge.
Down.
I got you.
Back in.
Delta, can you guys move over to where we are at these stone walls?
Yeah, here, confirm on that. Go ahead.
We're gonna bound to the
Really
building.
can't see much.
Yeah.
Drop the suppression, guys.
They stopped this pushing.
Yeah. Mag.
Pressing.
Let's just pretend we didn't hear that explosion.
Right, Charlie, drop to watch and shoot.
Guys on?
Dead.
Because I can't see shit.
Yeah, there's a fucking bush.
Delta.
Using his cover.
Watch and shoot. If we get shot up again, you can fucking. I'm sure you're in charge of the fire rates. Charlie, once you guys are ready to move, we're gonna move up to that yellow wall in the middle of the buildings.
Yeah, I'm on your left, man.
RPG, yeah, waiting for movement.
Man fired an RPG and totally missed.
Yeah.
And Charlie's right to move.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, Charlie, prep to move.
Good.
Charlie, moving.
Rapid fire while they're moving. Delta.
Top left window. Go.
Fuck. Keep moving.
Say that again, please.
Smoke. Ready to breach.
Yep, let's wait for everyone else. Charlie, is everyone set up this
This
wall?
guy's on call on the floor.
Alright. You clear the body first and medical stuff.
We will fix the problem later.
Let me know when I'm good to go.
Shouldn't be
Let
fast
Delta
yourself.
check fire. Charlie is gonna breach. I'm ready when you are, dude.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Pushing right.
On you. Yeah, we'll fucking breach this first. I got your back.
You surrendered.
Right.
Ready?
Okay. Drop your weapon.
Don't say drop it, just fucking shoot the phone.
Excellent. This is clear.
Surrender, pick, surrender.
Who's that next?
Oh, he's right there. There's a gun. No, no, no.
Ah,
That's good to go.
Put down your weapon.
Down your weapon, sir.
Of your section for now.
In the bush.
I'll deal with
He has disappeared.
He's in the
Alright,
bush.
then
He's
you
like
wanna
right
hold
there.
the rear, I'm gonna fucking flash this next.
Okay, ready?
I'm gonna throw flash in. Flash in. Moving.
Clear.
Shit. Right, we've got Charlie coming out of the compound on the right.
Watch your fire, go see that's friendly.
Drop your weapon.
Yeah.
Alright.
Back. My legs broken. Oh, it's not
Hello. Good.
Yeah.
Good to see you could make it.
No,
Right,
actually, the crawl across.
Fucking excellent.
I'm in a lot of pain.
Right,
Right, now Charlie's gonna go clear the compound on the left now. We have to move fast because Peruna's down, and if Peruna's down, then nobody else is allowed to go down.
Get the back door.
Dead.
Yep.
There's one man
Main
on
room
the
clear.
bottom floor of the two-story building.
Close the window.
Ready?
Ready.
On you.
Clear.
Room clear, room left.
Yep.
Nades.
Bush, you gave you the wrong nade card.
Ready?
Right. Yep.
Yep.
On you.
Okay. Push right. Wait.
Staircase.
Yep. On you.
Covering button
Definitely clear two-story building.
Right. Delta check fire. We are clearing the building. Right.
On
This
you.
last room, guys.
Wait.
You go.
Right. Moving left.
Wait.
Right.
Yes. You're not. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Get a vest on.
Yeah.
Right. That guy was surrendered. I think we could save him.
You had a vest though.
He had a vest. He had a
Yeah, the
suicide
vest.
vest
Yeah,
on.
that's fine.
Yeah, no, you...
Hold on. We take off his vest.
Yeah.
I cannot actually take off
I'll
his
give you a
vest.
hint. If their hands are behind their head, they normally hold a detonator. Just
Hello.
fucking put one in
Yeah,
his chest. Put one on.
That's fair. Delta, you're free to move up.
Alright, moving 3,
see
2,
if
1,
I can-
sprint
Done it
for
there.
yellow wall.
Oh, it's part, yeah, it's part of his uniform.
I cannot actually.
Oh,
Does anyone have zip
I
ties?
guess he doesn't have. Yeah.
Bruno, we got a man that you might want to heal up because he surrendered.
Do you want me to I'll do security.
Okay. If I could get arrested.
Delta, you watch this
Upstairs.
building, I'll deal with the casualties.
I'm hit.
Get the top floor of the second, two-story building to hit.
There's a man there. Why? Tell me if I can have you hold it.
Cool, son. This is cool. Coming.
Hello.
How is your section? Are anyone green? Or are we all green?
Yellow.
Also, Bush, can you give me doctor pams, please?
Yep. Okay.
Is that index?
That is indeed. Actually,
index, boys.
Bang on now. Scheduled operation end. Latest it can go is 21:45, which you've finished just in time. So good job. By the way, good job on clearing. Good job on suppressing. Honestly, every time I tried to peek a window after I controlled an AI, you gave me a very good reason not to peek it. So I decided instead to go and hide in the corner with all of them. Other than that one guy that went on a bit of a runabout because he was petrified. Oh, good job. Good job killing him. Good job bringing down the
Bleeding out
compound.
as we speak, Ghosty.
Yes,
That was some excellent clearing, Charlie. Well done.
Bush, did you... The last guy that I actually mag dumped.
Yeah.
The guy was
It had
surrendered.
somehow only bruised him. Oh, that guy.
Yeah, he had a vest on there.
I had a grenade in my hand.
Yeah. So you had your hands behind your head, so I was just like, yeah, no.
Oh, right. I had a grenade hovering in front of my chest, so you did the good thing.
We didn't see the grenade, but yeah.
I hit
It'll work
on the grenade. Don't worry about it. But yeah, no, good job. Fucking banging clearing. I mean, the last guy that shot Ghosty, you must have hit him in his rifle, and he must have passed out because he had a blue chest. I clipped it, so it's strange that it caused him a bruise to the chest when you shot him, and he's unarmored. But hey ho.
Well, that guy over there.
Yeah, the guy out
Yeah,
there.
I shot him once.
Yeah.
I was in
Best. So you are able to say, I see this guy and go bang bang. I am able to walk it and go bang 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 bang. But if I go like past him, like get out here, or say if I did the opposite, kill him here, go past him and look at this place and then go around and go, actually, fuck you, bang bang, that's bad.
So you can like kill
like
uncon
this?
people if you
Can.
like if they're like you shoot him and then you shoot him again straight away.
Yeah, because he is still a
Okay.
threat to you. Still
Okay.
got your sight trained on
Just
him.
wanted to check that.
Just so long as you don't end that engagement by like advancing past him. Good. At least that's how it has been explained to me.
Okay.
So, good job. You people did fucking fabulous. Actually, I think you did better than the original class that did this. And
Yeah, honestly, I think we did do better.
Crispy, it seemed you put all the snipers on fucking Delta, and you put admin CQB lads on fucking Charlie, because every time I peeked the window, I died. Every time you come into the room, I fucking died. So, good job, good job. Cool. So we got that exercise tomorrow at 7, which is gonna be Crispy. Down he goes. It's gonna be Crispy. It is exercise cloak and dagger. Basically, to give you a quick rundown. Yeah, sure.
Down I go.
It involves going to codename Cloak, getting a little bit of a target package on a fella, and then going and executing the target package, either capturing and or murdering the man.
I've got some water.
Not gonna
It
lie.
is very fun op.
One troop, one section managed to capture him alive, so
yeah,
beat that, son.
Good,
Last
good.
one captured him alive. But yeah, good job, boys. Let's DC, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bed.
Oh no, Demi. None of that.
Bed.
No, bad.
Pew pew
No,
pew
not
pew
good.
pew pew pew.
I assume
Okay,
you want me
GG.
to either I see that tomorrow or.
Channel switched.